Iain Lee. Hello. For Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
It's week 2. So last week was the first week. This is the second week. That's why we're calling it week 2. I'm Iain Lee. It's 5 minutes past 10. I'm not being funny. But Dave, the producer...
Hello.
Can you go upstairs and give Ben Jones a slap?
I can do that.
He's a lovely... I'll be honest, he's a nice lad. I like him a lot. I like Johnny Cash, but it's the most miserable song in the world. It's eaten 5 minutes of this... Oh, hang on, that means we do less, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Oh, that's a good thing then, Ben. Thank you. You next time, Ben, you want to go on a bit longer? Just play the whole of Close to the Edge by Yes. That's 18 minutes of prog rock. I don't mind. Seriously, I'm just sitting down here. There's a webcam as well. I didn't know there was a webcam. No one told me. That means the freaks... I'm sorry, I don't apologise. You, the listeners, can watch me. OK, Iain Lee, the way this works is a little bit different from the other shows on here. Not that different from James Wales' show. James Wales has sent me an email wishing me the best of luck. Oh, no, he's calling me a thief and a coward. Anyway, the show only works if you give me a call this evening. Don't text in, I'm not bothered. But do call in. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Now... what do we call in about, Iain? I almost hear you saying plenty of stuff. You can kind of call in about anything you want. I should warn you, actually, because we had some people swearing last week. I should warn you, we're broadcasting through what is known as a 7-second delay. I won't get too technical, but what you're hearing me say, I said 7 seconds ago. You dig? Dave, can you explain it better than me?
It's almost like time travelling.
Yes.
Because what it does is it stretches. If we go silent. Now build it up again. There you go. What it did is it took that little piece of silence, it stretched it, and...
I'm going to fade you down, because I've not got to... I think he's made a very complicated process even more complicated, to the point where I don't know what's happening. But what it means is, basically, if you swear or you libel someone, I can stop that bit of radio being broadcast, so there's no point. And I can ban you from ever calling into this crazy station again. What are we on, Capital? Is it Capital? No, it's Virgin, isn't it? With the Virgin.
It is, the Virgin.
With the Virgin, OK, right. So 0330... 123 1215 is the telephone number. Now, lots of things we've got to... Are you near your bed? If you're listening in bed, or you have a bed in your house, can you get to be near your bed for about 11 o'clock? We want to do something with your bed after 11. You've got 53 minutes to go and find your bed. That's plenty of time. We will be doing something with your bed. Also, now... I was going to say we want a pervert, but that's probably the last thing we want. We want someone, man or woman, who is prepared or thinks they might be able to go on 300 dates in a year. Now, before you get excited and think that Virgin or me or Dave is paying for it, no. You'd be doing this entirely off your back. But if you did it, we could get you tickets to... I don't know, Duran Duran, is that Virgin? Is Duran Duran Virgin?
Duran Duran is Virgin.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, we'll get you tickets for...
Well, I don't know if we'll get specifically for Duran Duran, but
a
we'll
band. A band with at least 2 vowels in their name.
Yes.
Is Katie Tunstall coming in tonight? We did talk about it last week.
I've put a request in.
OK, lovely. That means hopefully she'll be in later. Right. Or not. So if you think you can somehow sustain 300 dates in a year, 0330 123 1215, or... if you've done that many, then can you give us a call and tell us how the hell... I think I've probably had not even 300 dates in the 34 and a half years that I've been living on this goddamn planet. Some people are just like dating... I've been watching a lot of the slutty American show Sex and the City, because I bought it for Fandango, my girlfriend, over the Christmas period. And she loves it, and we watch it. And girls like it because it's all about shoes and glamour and smoking, and boys like it because it's tarty women, and sometimes you get to see the blonde ones' norks. That's why we like it. But they're always dating in that, and I don't quite understand how that works. So let's find someone... OK, these are the challenges I'm setting to you, UK, and the rest of the world, if you're listening on the internet. Why the hell wouldn't you be? It's the 21st century. Can we find the person who's been on the most dates in their life? The person who's been on the least dates in their life, and someone who thinks that in the year 2008, as it is now, that they can go on 300 dates in a year. 0330 123 1215. That's the telephone number. That's the first thing. After 11, we'll be talking about beds. And also... Well, I'm going to do this now because this did annoy me earlier on today, and I'm quite happy to mention this live on the radio. Yeah, steady on. I want to know...
How many times have you been in the toilet?
I don't want to know that at all, Verinda, no. Is there anybody in your life who should have apologised to you? Now, Dave, the producer, has got an excellent story. He doesn't want to mention it on the radio. For fear of getting a kicking from a man who's got a big head. So we won't mention that story. But I was out today. I woke up... I had a really empowering dream last night. It was about leaving college and having to move out of halls. So it was quite weird in a way. But I woke up inspired and full o' beans, right? And I said to Fandango, right, today we're going to go for a long walk on Hampstead Heath. We did. A 2-hour walk we went for. It was fantastic. Towards the end of the walk... she was virtually attacked by this huge, massive black dog. It just leapt up at her and bit her. And I didn't realise it had bitten her. It virtually pulled her hand off, this vicious beast. And there was a sort of a nice-looking family, although the bloke was a bit rough, walking towards us. It was their dog. They called the dog back. And I thought, OK, well, here comes the apology. Nothing. They just walked on. And I was getting angry. Now, I'm not a violent man. If anyone has ever seen me do one of my rubbish television programmes, you know I probably can't look after myself either. But I was thinking, I'm going to go and kick that bloke's backside because he should be apologising to Fandango for being attacked by a dog. 0330 123 1215. I'm in a little bit of a ranty mood this evening, I'll be honest with you. So do call up. Do try and put me at ease. Oh, let's just quickly say hello to... Hang on a second, is this working? Hello, Anthony?
Hello.
Anthony?
Hi.
I'll come to you after the record.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Oh, Anthony?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Ian.
Yeah, fine, how's it going?
Okay, how are you doing, mate?
Where are you? It sounds... What's happening in the background, Anthony?
Turn the radio down. I do apologise.
Turn your radio down, for goodness sake.
Sorry.
Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error.
It's off now.
Good lad. So you've got it off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
How are you?
Apologise.
Yeah, no, apology accepted. But don't forget, Anthony, it's not just London you're apologising, it's the whole country you need to apologise to these days.
This is Anthony from Holland, isn't it? Apologising to the whole world for having my radio on while I'm talking to you on the radio.
What did he say? Anyway, Anthony.
How are you, Ian? How are you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New... No, hang on a second. What's the... Let me look at my watch. It's the 13th of January 2000. You can't say Happy New Year now.
Oh, sorry.
You can't say... Anthony, I'm not telling you off. I don't want you to apologise again.
It's too late in it, like.
It's too late. You've just got to save it up for 2009 now.
Okay.
And get in a little bit sooner.
So what's on the show tonight, Ian?
Well, Anthony, I shall tell you what's on the show this evening.
Thank you.
Coming up this evening, we'll be asking who should have apologised to you and why didn't they?
Cool.
No, Nate, I'm doing the talky bit now. Just leave me to it, okay? I'll do a little menu and then you can chip in at the end, all right?
Okay,
Okay, right, so, okay. Coming up on the show, who should have apologised? Oh, I've got a dry mouth, I can't do it. Just listen and you'll find out. I'll have some water, hang on. Anyway, just a load of old nonsense. People, is there anybody, Anthony, in your life who should have apologised to you? My girlfriend was attacked by a dog today. Now, the owner should have apologised to her. He didn't. I should have kicked him up the backside.
You sure didn't, but you didn't, did you?
No, I didn't, Anthony. I'll tell you why. Because I'm a man of peace. And I'm a coward.
True.
Those two things combined means I'm very, very unviolent.
I just remember someone has got to say sorry to me, actually.
Sorry?
Someone has got to say sorry, actually, to me. Just remembered now.
Who has to say sorry to you? And let's not hope it's anything that's going to get us in trouble with the law.
I won't give no names out or nothing.
No.
Basically, a friend gave me a season ticket for Spurs.
Oh, a season ticket for the Spurs, yes.
And I just passed it on to another friend
Yeah,
who lost that, who lost the Spurs ticket. And the other friend who gave it to me is blaming me because I lost it.
So something about Spurs there happened. Well,
season ticket.
Oh, it got lost, did it? Or did?
Yes.
Oh God, come on. It got lost, or did he sell it on eBay? Do you think?
He might have. You know?
He might have. Well, Anthony, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
But I've got to go because I've got Sean on the other line, haven't I, Sean?
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah. Oh God, they're all out tonight. Anthony, say hello to Sean.
Hello, Sean. Hello, Andy. You're a bit soft, son. Bit soft, am I? Yeah, I think you are. I don't know what you're going on about. Are you going on about Spurs, Tottenham? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Oh God, they're picking on each other.
I think he knows. So just
Well, Anthony.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, cheers.
I'm going to just check see if I've got the right button that cuts you off. Yes, that worked. Sean.
Good lad. I didn't know what he was going on about.
No, it's hard, isn't it, these days? What can we do for you?
Listen, I don't want to apologise to someone. I want to apologise to someone because about a couple of years ago, my best friend just got a flash, and he bought it with his girlfriend, and she insisted I was never allowed to stay there.
Why? Do you smell?
No, I don't smell.
I'm a bit whiffy tonight.
I tell you something now. I don't think she likes me.
Right.
So I went there, and he convinced her to say, yeah, he can stay there with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And we stayed in a brand new bedroom, you know, and I weed the bed. Hello.
Oh God! What do you mean you weed the bed? What's wrong with you, man?
I weed the bed. I had too much to drink, and I was totally. I'm not going to swear. I was all over the place.
Yes.
And I was all over the shop, and that's the reason why I want to apologise to my friend, even though he probably ain't listening.
No, who is? Who would be this evening? So, do you think that's the reason she didn't want you to go there because you famously wee in beds?
I just don't think. I don't think she liked me.
No, well, do you know what? I think she had a point there. Sean, thank you for that. 0330 123 1215. I'm speechless. Sifu. Hello, fella. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yourself?
Yeah. Do you know what? Last week's show. You heard it. It was rubbish. I'm going to say this now, Sifu, because I'm not afraid to say it. It was cack. Whatever. Doesn't matter what the critics. Doesn't matter what the boss was saying. Doesn't matter what my mum was saying. Who's listening, by the way? Good evening, mum. Doesn't matter. It was rubbish. Tonight's show, though, Sifu, is going to be pure liquid gold. Oh no, hang on. That's poppers. It's going to be.
It's on the up, isn't it?
It's on the up. After tonight's show, it's all downhill from here, Sifu.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
You know the rules.
I know. I know the. I know the ropes. I've got the ropes. I've got the ropes at home.
Oh, good.
I've got
a quick tip for Sean.
Oh yeah. Weird Sean who wets the bed. Yes.
Adult nappies.
Yeah, well, no, you may joke about it. I've had to deal with those in the past.
Oh,
have I told you? Can I tell this story in Virgin? I probably can. It's very low market here. Have I told you the story about when I was in Pakistan? Have I not told you that story?
No, well, certainly not about, adult nappies.
No, well, it wasn't adult nappies. Let's just say I was in Pakistan. I was working out there for 3 months, and that's before I knew that Pakistan was actually quite a scary country. I was there for 3 months. Everybody was coming down with the Delhi belly, which is quite ironic because that's in India. But I went 3 months without having an upset stomach. It's fine. The very, very last night, I got the upset stomach. But I was very nervous because we were flying the next day and I hate flying. So you can buy, in Pakistan, over the counter, you can buy Valium. So I took, this is terrible, I took a couple of Valium the night before I went to bed. Why not, indeed? I woke up in the morning, I'd soiled the bed.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't wee-wee, shall we say. How awful is that?
Hey, you see, that Sean is really took you to the gutter tonight.
He's taken it. Sifu, you can be the turnaround. Lift us up from the gutter and take us back to the heavens where we belong.
What about people, right, that go dating?
Oh yeah, because we mentioned the 300 dates. Can you do 300 dates in a year?
No, I'm spoken for.
What's his name?
What sort of? Oh, come on. Seafood don't swing like that.
Oh, do you know, the more I think about it, the more I think I might become a gay.
You might.
I think I could be up for it, to be honest. Because this whole heterosexual thing.
I can see the headlines now.
Well, what do they say?
Iain Lee turned gay, shocker.
Well, hey, do you know I'm gonna be in OK magazine next week, maybe.
I might when I have my haircut, I might see if they've got the magazine there.
Yeah, have a look.
I'll have a butcher.
Have a look. I'm gonna be in OK magazine.
Doing what?
I went to...
Showing off your kung fu skills. Iain Lee will be in the dojo.
He said dojo, ladies and gentlemen. He said dojo. Anyway, Steve, what do you want, for God's sakes?
Well, I'm talking about the dog attack. I'm shocked.
The what?
The dog attack.
Oh, the dog attack, yes.
I can't believe it. So, at what point did you know that the dog bit your missus?
Well, not until afterwards.
And he left the scene by then?
He left it... Hang on. Line 2?
Hello.
Who's this?
It's Sean again.
Oh, God. Sean.
Now, listen, there's nothing wrong when we're in the bed.
Oh,
There's nothing wrong with it.
Less fluids after 7 o'clock, Sean, all right? Just thought I'd let you know.
What did he say?
I don't know what either of you are saying. Why are we just everyone who's phoning up tonight can't speak properly? What's that about? But see if he's got a stupid accent.
I'm a Brummy.
Is it Brummy?
I'm a Brummy.
Sean sounds... well, I don't know. I don't want to say what Sean sounds like, just in case he is.
He's a pervert.
I'm a pervert.
Right, I'm going to say goodbye to both of you, gentlemen. Now, don't forget, if you want to give us a call tonight, it's 0330 123 1215. Oh, and don't forget, exciting news. I'm certainly staying up for it. What time does he start tomorrow?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Christian O'Connell. You call that breakfast, I guess, wouldn't you?
It is the breakfast show.
He's the fellow on the posters with the leather jacket.
He is, and the advert as well.
I've not seen... Now, someone was telling me about the advert. I've not seen it.
It's like a Daz Ultra advert, you know, when he goes and knocks on somebody's door.
No, Dave, be honest. Now, be honest. I'm only here once a week, so I don't matter what I say, but you be honest. Is it a good advert or is it irritating? Be honest.
Actually, I quite like it. It's got a bit of an edge to it.
It's edge to it?
Yeah, because he kicks this... I can't remember what it is. He kicks a snowman.
Wow.
He kicks a snowman over at the end. It's a bit of aggression to it.
I should certainly be listening to Terry Wogan instead. But if you want to listen to a violent man who kicks in snowmen, you can. Christian O'Connell is back tomorrow, paying your bills of all things, for goodness sakes. He's back at 6. Do give me a call, 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Hey!
Iain Lee.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
Hello, Louise.
Hi, Ian.
How's it going, Louise? You're using your real name this week, are you?
Sorry?
You called in last week under a pseudonym.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I was scared. I didn't know if you wanted to hear from regular callers or...
Oh, well, hey, listen, it's a new gig. No one's regular yet.
No, from the other place. I didn't know.
The other
If
place.
it was like a
Is it still
new
going?
start.
Is it still going? It won't be in 6 months, I tell you. Anyway, no, hey, listen, everybody's welcome. Well, nearly everybody, apart from 3 people I can think of. Anyway...
Oh, thank you. I feel
Barnsworth.
comfortable.
Well, you should feel comfortable, you tart, because you phone up every bloody radio station.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
There's no shame in that. So, Barnsworth, you've called into the Virgin radio station, which I have to say... Hang on, what do I have to say? Is the greatest radio station... I've always thought that. Even in the dark days, I've always thought that the Virgin radio station, was the place I wanted to be. And now I'm here. Can you believe it, Barnsworth? I'm living the dream.
I know, amazing.
It's amazing. It's national.
Yeah.
It is national, isn't it, Dave?
We are, across the UK.
But it's only national medium wave, isn't it? So don't really count for...
Well, I did,
FM in
yeah.
London.
FM in London. Oh, and DAB, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what I bought the other day, and now, how did I'm the king of gadgets, right? How did I not know this existed? This is the greatest thing I've ever bought in my life. This is the best invention ever.
Go on.
An internet radio.
Wow.
Have you seen... Right, what it is?
No.
Dave, have you seen these?
No.
They're amazing. Listen to this. Your mind will be blown. It's a radio, okay? Normal radio.
Right.
You turn it on, and it finds the wireless internet in your house, right? So it finds...
Oh, wow.
Logs on, enter password, and then once you've logged onto your wireless internet, you can access over 10,000 radio stations. Dave, is your mind blown?
Oh, wow.
Very, very cool.
It is incredible.
So you can get stations in sort of America.
What you do
France,
is you look
wherever.
up location, you search your continent,
Okay.
and then you pick your country,
Right.
and then you pick your station. I'm learning
love
Japanese
it.
at the moment, so I'm listening to, like, there's 115 Japanese stations I can listen to. There's also a brilliant station, all they play is Beatles covers. Beatles cover versions.
Is it just called Beatle FM?
It's called Beatle FM, it's something like that, and it's 10,000. I didn't know this existed. 10,000. And I shouldn't be saying this, because obviously you should all listen to us, but 10,000 radio stations from around the world.
I like it.
It's get
wow.
50 quid. 50 quid from Dixon's, or Comets, or Curry's, whatever it's called.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
I'm almost tempted to buy one and give it away, but I'm not going to. It's
No, that sounds
amazing.
good.
Anyway, Barnsworth, you've not called in to hear me frothing at the gills about being a geek, have you? Or have you? Oh, by the way, very quick, I must say, Dave doesn't know this, he's the producer. In a month's time, we will be giving away portions of this show. It's going to be the greatest giveaway in radio. We are going to be giving away minutes of the show. So, for example, you could own 10:35. That would be your minute, and you could do with that whatever you wanted. We're only going to give away, like, the good ones, like Midnight, we're going to give away to someone who has a dark soul. So we're going to do it in about a month's time. Once we're up to speed with all the buttons and the technology. That sounds exciting, doesn't it, G-Man?
It sounds like a festival of the... Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, it's not your turn, G-Man. I'm still talking to Barnsworth. So,
yeah, I've noticed.
Okay, Barnsworth.
She sounds hot today.
She does sound hot, doesn't she?
How are you, Louise?
Oh, thanks. I'm good, thank you.
Am I in there, Ian? She gave a little giggle.
No, she giggles all the time. I think she's mentally unwell. Barnsworth, you called in. What was your calling in for?
I was going to say, since you're having a moan about people that should apologise,
yes,
I'm going to have a moan too.
Go on.
I got on the bus a couple of days ago.
Yes.
I'm only tiny. I'm only 5'6", and this guy. I'm not kidding. He must have been like double the size of me. He pushed in front of me.
That would make him.
And pushed me off the bus.
Yeah, that would make him 11'2" or something.
Well, he seemed like double the size, but he wasn't.
Yes.
And he pushed me off the bus.
Whoa! Hang on a second. A man pushed you off the bus?
Yeah, there was no
wicked. No, not wicked. No, bad.
There were no steps there.
What was it, a route master? How do you get pushed off the bus?
There was no steps there, luckily, but it was enough to push me off.
But why? I don't understand. Why did he push you off the bus? Had you dropped one?
No, he just pushed in front of me really violently.
Oh, well, and of course you're referring to the topic, someone who should have apologised to you.
Yes, and he didn't.
Well, Barnsworth, thank you for that.
Safe.
You're safe indeed, G-Man, safe indeed. G-Man, what can I do for you?
You can do whatever you want to me.
Right, I don't quite know what that means. Oh, I cut you off, G-Man? Oh, I've cut him off. Can we get him back? I apologise.
I'll call him back.
Yeah, no rush, if there's anybody else. Oh, let's see who this is. It's Richard from Oakwood. Hello, Richard.
Ian, I love you, man.
I love you too, brother.
I've missed you, and I just want to say you're the best presentist on radio that I've ever heard.
You're right then,
I'm
yes.
disgusted by this dog story.
Yes.
And I think you should have attacked him and possibly humped him.
Whoa, I've got it. Humped him, did you say?
Yes, like his dog would have done.
No. Listen, we're not in any way condoning violence or ill will to anyone else, but that man deserved a kicking right up his bottom.
Exactly, you should have nibbled his bottom, Ian.
Well, okay, Richard, thank you for that.
Thank you, Ian, I love you.
Richard, was it you that invited me to see your band the other day?
Yes, you didn't come, and I was really disappointed.
I was busy. G-Man, you're back.
Yeah.
Sorry I cut you off there.
Your feature, what is it called?
Which one?
The topic.
The 300 dates in a year?
No, not that one. The good one.
Someone who should... Well, yeah. Someone who should have apologised to you.
Yeah, I think you need to apologise to me now.
What for?
Cutting me off.
When did I cut you off? I did it then as well. I'm so sorry. It's a new studio. These buttons, I've got big, fat fingers. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't got a clue half the time. Right. 0330 123 1215. We'll speak to... Who will we speak to? Oh, we'll speak to Randy after this. There's Paul Simon, and you can call me out. It's Ben. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hello, Ben. You're live on the Virgin radio station. How does that make you feel?
Well, I'm over the moon, to be honest. That's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, congratulations, you, sir. Well done.
It is my birthday today.
So what?
Well, that's great, isn't it?
I couldn't give a monkeys.
You couldn't give a monkeys. Well, it's better than you having this show.
Well, not for me, it's not. For me, having the show is better for me than you having a birthday.
Well, that's fine. I think you should apologise for that comment.
No, sir.
Well, that's disappointing for yourself. I think that's very rude.
Well, it's disappointing for you. It's not. None of this has been disappointing for me. This is all excellent for me.
Well, the downturn in your listeners after they've seen you've been rude to me is going to be awfully disappointing for you.
I think the upturn in my listeners will be... I don't even know how many listeners we get.
I'm a very popular person here. I'm a very popular person.
With whom, Ben? With whom?
With just the general majority of people.
Right.
This is what I'm here to say.
You're not very popular with me. I'm going to have to cut you off now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It seems to be cutting a lot of people off. Oh, Barry?
Hello there.
Yeah, can I come back to you in a minute?
Certainly.
Is that all right?
Yes, I, for one, will be listening now that you've cut Ben off. That will probably increase my listenership.
Will you be listening during the adverts? Are you going to nip out for a fag?
I think I'll have a... Oh.
Yeah, I don't quite know what that means.
Iain Lee.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
Go on then, Barry.
Yes.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, no.
No, it's my fault. You're a bit loud there. I'll just...
That's it.
I'll bring you down there.
That's it. Can I start? No. Can I...
Yes. What do you... Hello. Yes, you're on the air. Yes.
Right.
Virgin Radio. Wow.
Yes.
Go on.
Quite, oops. Listen, can I... Is he on Virgin?
Dave Lee Travis... Dave? Does Dave Lee Travis work on Virgin?
No, he doesn't.
Well, you're missing a trick there.
You want to get him back on?
Whoever the boss is at this station, I've not met him yet. Whoever the boss is, get Dave Lee Travis on. DLT, the hairy cornflake.
Cornflake.
Yes.
On.
Great. Oops, you've won a phoneless cord. Can we get him a job? What does he do? Is he still alive, Dave?
I think he works in local radio now.
Yeah. Yes.
Only a loser would work in local radio.
Can I speak now?
Please do, Barry, yes.
Barry. Now, yes, Ian. Now, I was phoning about the dating.
Oh, yes. We mentioned this at the start of the show. It's not been that popular, but I'm going to sell this because I think this is a good one. We're asking.
I'm taking it up.
Well, let me just recap for anyone who's just tuned in.
Sorry, yes.
Who's been on the least dates in their life? Who's been on the most dates in their life? And is there anybody who thinks they can pull off 300... Oh, that's inappropriate, I didn't mean that. Anyone who thinks they can manage 300 dates this year? Barry.
I had... Well,
You're not calling in for the 300 this year, because no disrespect, but I've got 20 quid on you not making it to 2009.
Listen, mate,
yes.
I am 82 years old.
Exactly. Ladbrokes will take a bet on anything these days.
I can turn a few heads. There's a lady at my bowls club.
Yes.
And she's 84, but she's got the body of an 80-year-old.
Oh, wow, really?
And I tell you, she's given me the glad eye.
She's given you the what?
The glad eye.
What's the glad eye?
Well, to come hither.
Oh, but when you say given it, she actually popped it out of her head. Is it a glass eye?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, it is, cunt.
I thought it might be.
Yes, she's got one eye on me and one eye on the bowls, literally. Hello?
Yes.
Now, I was just... Yeah, yes. I was
these are sensitive microphones. Yes, Barry, yes.
We're nearly finished.
Good, because, it's
not time's getting on.
Yes.
No, I basically, when for E-Day...
Yes.
Why was that?
Yes. Hang on a second. Dave, do you want to say something?
No, just Midge is on line one. He wants to talk about... not that I'm cutting into Barry's conversation too much here,
yes.
but he's got a whole spin on girls dating and an apology all in one, which he can talk to Barry about. We can sort of...
Sadly, line 7 has dropped off. I don't know if they're worth getting back. But Midge, you're through to Barry.
Oh, hi, Barry.
Hi, Midge.
Good evening.
I thought I'd bring someone else to save this call, Barry.
Yeah, it was dying on it.
Yes.
Number one fan, Barry.
Number one fan?
Of yours.
Of yours, did you say?
No, of yours.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, God.
Barry.
I'm gonna go on.
Yes?
So I take it you and Casanova have never been friends?
I didn't catch any of that, dear. What was it?
Why is everyone phoning into that who just can't speak properly? What is that all about?
You and Casanova have never been friends.
Me and Casanova never been friends. It's very funny. What does it mean? What on earth do you mean?
Oh, no,
yes, we're all having a lot of fun. What's he talking about? Oh, it's lovely. Now, what do you mean? Please. Yeah, pardon? I can't hear you.
I'm saying, how is your show going?
Barry's show-goating.
Midge, I'm going to cut you off, Midge.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that was hopeless, wasn't it?
Well, Barry, it's always nice to talk to you.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks for calling.
Well, it didn't go very well, but see you next week, maybe.
Bye-bye.
Hopeless.
Yeah.
Right.
It's disappointing. 0330 123 1215 if you want to give us a call. What Barry was talking about, we are trying to find someone who thinks that they can do 300 dates in a year. I don't think it's humanly possible. Why would you? And wasn't there some man who made a documentary? Maybe you know about this, Randy. There was a man who made a documentary where he was going to go on like hundreds or thousands of dates, and then he fell in love with someone. Do you know what I'm talking about, or am I just talking out my backside?
I think you're talking out your backside, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to go for the legal safe ground of saying I'm unsure.
Okay, well, good legal safe. We've got lawyers calling in. Now, you're calling in for what reason, Randy?
I being the intellectual that I am,
Yes.
I am able to link your 2 points into one this evening.
This is someone who should have apologised, and the dates.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think there's thousands of people like me across our great nation who are what is commonly known as obese.
Fatties.
Yes.
Fatty bum-bums.
And basically, I feel we are owed an apology by the faceless corporations of the fast food world for filling us up with sugar and additives and cholesterol and God knows what else. And that links in because it means that now I am unable to get up and down the stairs without being knackered. I am unable to get into the bath without falling over due to chronic back pain, and this means I am unable to get any dates because I am fat.
So you're blaming your fattiness on the burgers?
Pretty much, yeah.
And your inability to pull ladies is because you go to fast food restaurant?
Yeah, they just look at you and they think, look at him, he's absolutely huge, and they point and laugh, and then they come up and start poking your stomach and licking your face and stuff, and it's just not very nice.
Randy, I have a simple weight loss suggestion for you.
What's that?
Eat less, walk more. Now, how does that sound as a theory? I'm bringing it out as a DVD. Iain Lee's Eat Less, Walk More. In the DVD, I will be eating less and I will be walking more. Do you think that a programme like that could work for you, Randy?
I think it's got potential to, but it depends where you're walking, doesn't it? Because whenever I walk into town, I think, I've done a lot of exercise today, and I end up going to McDonald's to sort of replenish and
you walk to the McDonald's.
myself,
Yes, okay.
which is obviously a slight snag in the plan. But if it gets me fit and it tastes better than the Weight Watchers lasagna I had to endure.
Lasagna?
Yeah.
You had a lasagna? Christopher, are you a fatty?
Yes.
Are you a big, fat, chuffy, hefty bloke?
Yeah, that's why I'm single.
Well, but the thing is, there are, I like big butts and I cannot lie, to quote, I think it was Cat Stevens in the 70s. I like big ladies. So, is there not a fetish for normal-sized people who like fat men?
I hope so.
Yes. Okay, well, Randy, thank you for that.
Thank you, Ian. Goodbye.
Good night, God bless. Yes, Christopher.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there, sir.
I've got two big, tough questions for you. You ready?
Well, let's. I feel this is going to be. Let's get some fun music behind it. Here we go. Here's the fun music. Here we go. You enjoying this?
Sort of.
No, it gets better. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5. Tense is working over.
The time.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Ashes to Ashes, the record.
Yes.
Better by David Bowie or Tears for Fears?
Sorry, what? Say that again. Ashes to Ashes.
Ashes to Ashes.
Yes.
David Bowie's version or Tears for Fears version?
Did Tears for Fears do a version of it?
They did, yeah.
Well, then it will have to be David Bowie's version.
Oh. Yeah. Anyway.
Who do you think would win in the fight between David Bowie and Tears for Fears?
Oh, yes, you've been listening to that.
David Bowie would kick the bejesus out of those two idiots.
No, of course it's Tears for Fears.
No, but David Bowie... Oh, for God... David Bowie would bring Tears for Fears down crying like the babies they are.
Roland Orzabal would knock Bowie out with his mullet.
No. Roland Orzabal, he's the keyboard player, is he? Or is he the other one?
Guitar player.
He's the other one, right. He would...
with mullet.
With the mullet. He'd be all mouth, but once Bowie started showing his, I think, false teeth, I don't know if that's libelous to say that, but once he started showing his gnashers and started pulling a few moves, Orzabal would be crying like the 80s baby he is. You know it makes sense, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Second tough question for you, Ian.
I'm ready for the second tough question, yes.
What does it mean?
Yes.
When you're flirting with somebody that you hate?
Oh, it means you're a pervert. Who are you flirting with that you hate?
Oh, just somebody I know.
Okay, I'll tell you something that happened to me. I once went out with a girl that I hated because I thought it would be really sexy. I thought it would be the most physically intense, aggressive, passionate sex ever. And do you know what? It was bloody horrible. I went out with a girl, I didn't like her. But as soon as I found out she liked me, it was like, I don't like her, but I bet we could have a wild time in bed. We didn't. We had a disappointing time in bed. We were both miserable, and it ended shortly after it began. The relationship, not the bed.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like what I'm doing, so thanks for the advice.
Well, you know to stay clear. Christopher, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Good lad, there we go. Right, 0330 123 1215 if you want to give us a call. Oh, I tell you, we'll speak to Marina after we've had a bit of this, I think. Hello, Marina.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Marina, how's it going?
it's going good, and I just want to say it's a bit of an unusual show.
Isn't it, Joss? You've got a... Your phone, it sounds absolutely awful. Is it made of cardboard?
No, it's not. I'm going to switch my speaker off. Hold a sec.
Yeah, no, the speakerphone never works.
I was doing something else while I waited. Hold a sec.
Okay. Speakerphones are rubbish, aren't they? They never...
Well, they're not actually. It just means I don't have to stand with my right arm sticking in my ear, you know. Well, I can wander around and do what I've got to do.
Yeah, but the quality of the phone call is rubbish on a speakerphone.
Is it still rubbish now?
It's not brilliant. Where are you? Are you underwater or something?
I will.
What?
Well, I've got web feet. My name is Marina.
Oh, I see. What the...
exactly. Okay. I'm just wondering...
Yes, Marina?
How do you feel as a DJ when you're sitting there and the whole nation can assail you?
The whole nation does what?
The whole nation can assail you. In other words, they fire whatever they're going to say, whatever is on their mind, and you kind of have to respond to that.
Yeah, it's called having a conversation. That's how these things happen, isn't it?
So why don't you tell these people who are too lazy to get out of bed and pee in their loos or lavatories or toilets or whatever, why don't you just tell them, hey, you know, get a grip? Because, does the rest of the nation want to hear that?
Well, I didn't ask him to phone in and say that he'd wet the bed. That was his decision.
But why don't we tell him, hey, well, that's your problem, why don't you sort it?
But then I told a story about me pooing the bed.
I know. So why are you encouraging it?
No, I'm not encouraging it. In fact, after 11 o'clock, I'd like to keep everything a little bit above the waist. I feel we've already strayed into slightly toilet territory, which is not my act. But he was drunk and he wet the bed. These things happen, don't they? You must have wet the bed at some point, Marina.
No, I don't think so, because I'm an insomniac.
Right. You're a weirdo as well, aren't you?
Well, everybody's a weirdo to everyone who doesn't understand what that person's path is about.
But some people are bigger weirdos than others, aren't you?
Yes. Your definition of a weirdo. A great competition for your listeners.
Marina, I cannot make out a bloody word you're saying. It's all... I can't understand you, woman. Is your mouth near the mouthpiece?
My mouth is near the mouthpiece. I'm listening to a radio station that's meant to be music and has been for 20 years.
Well, hey, guess what, baby? You're wrong. It hasn't been for 20 years, and it's changing again. There've been talk shows on this station. Have you never heard of Nick Abbott? Have you never heard of Danny Baker? Have you never heard of Jeremy Kyle? These things come and go.
They go as well, don't they?
Exactly, they go. I'm here for a year. Who knows where I'll be next year? I could be in a whorehouse in Hong Kong. That would be good, actually. I can think of worse places to be. Well, Marina, I take it you won't be listening again, then?
You're being a little bit defensive and aggressive there.
No, I'm not being defensive and aggressive. I can hardly understand a word you're saying. Yes, I am being defensive because you're being a little bit offensive. Would you not agree?
We can have a neutral olive branch there. Perhaps that's what you feel, but I'm just a little bit puzzled. But then I'm not sitting on an...
Oh, you get lost. But what is she banging on about? That's stupid. Dave, any idea? She wanted more music. Is that the point of the call, or she didn't want to hear people talking about beds being wet?
She didn't like the idea that... I think it was Sean. She didn't like the fact that she turned on the radio and heard Sean talking about how he'd peed the bed.
I didn't like
She did miss your pooing the bed story.
Well, she got it before. Yeah. And listen, I don't want to make this lavatory. Let's keep this above the waist if we can. That's not what the show's about.
We do have a slight issue here with the old phones, actually. trying to get a hold of engineers. It's technical.
Engineers, 11 o'clock on a Sunday night. They're all downloading...
MP3s.
MP3s. What's the film that's coming out from the bloke who did Lost? What's
Cornfields.
That? Cornfields?
Isn't that the film?
No, there's no film called Cornfields. That's the one with Kevin Costner as the baseball player.
No, that's Field of Dreams.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That made me cry. No, what's the film? I tell you what, I watched the other day, all the way through. Police Academy.
Oh, great film.
It's a great film.
Which one?
The first one. The first and the best. It was on Channel 5, but they cut out all the sexist and all the racist humour. Now, I'm not saying that sexist and racist humour is necessarily good, but... it certainly was important in that film, and I think it dates it as a film.
Did they leave the Blue Oyster Bar bit in that?
Oh, I've got that somewhere. I'll play that when we come back. They left the Blue Oyster Bar in, yes.
But they took out all the sexism stuff.
Yeah, but they left...
Somebody's a bit not thinking properly.
It's Channel 5. Channel 5 are never thinking properly. So what you're saying is, people can call in, can they?
People can call in.
Right.
We can put the calls through.
Yes.
But from here, where I am... and where you are,
yes,
we can't actually convey a message as to who's on the phone.
So what that means is it's going to be a little bit random on the veranda.
It may mean that you might have to answer the phones. which could be dangerous.
Could be dangerous. Well, listen,
let's play a break, play a song, and think about how we're going to do this.
Well, I've got one call lined up. This is the last call we have lined up legitimately.
Okay.
This is Nikki in Essex.
Yeah, bear in mind we started an hour late, so we're an hour actually. It's now nearly 3 minutes past 11.
Okay.
So we'll be there for the hour.
Yeah, lovely. Nikki.
Yes.
You're the last call that I have on my screen that I know who you are. From here on in, it's all random. So, Nikki.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to know how you felt about children on long-haul flights.
What's your story before I tell you?
Well, I travel a lot.
Yes.
And I have actually now gone... I don't do steerage anymore.
You don't do what?
Steerage.
Steerage?
Yeah.
I don't know what steerage means.
That would be the normal class that you usually pay for.
Oh, right. So the cheapo.
I refer to it as steerage.
Okay, steerage.
Or cattle class.
Cattle class. I've got you now, yes.
Yes.
I got the reference, yes.
Or family class, because that's where all the families go.
Yes.
But I'm unsure whether you think... Should they be allowed in any other class except for steerage?
Oh, they shouldn't be... No, of course they shouldn't. No. They should
stay there.
Yeah,
they should stay there.
They should say they shouldn't be allowed in first or business at all.
No. Oh, premium.
No, not at all. Of course not, no.
And what happens if they are? What do you think we should do with them?
I think that we should tie a parachute to them and chuck them out.
I agree. Now, for example, you have paid for premium or business, and you have a lovely little family, because Daddy earns lots of money.
Yes.
And he's paid for his lovely family, Mum, Dad, and the 2 children who are under the age of 5.
Yes.
To sit next to you. What are you going to do?
I would... The thing is, that the kids shouldn't be allowed in seats that have got extra legroom because they don't appreciate it, because kids are, by definition, tiny. So they can fit in the economy seats and not know that it's cramped.
Exactly.
Yes.
But they get better games. If they Dad upgrades them, they get better games, they get better films.
Yes.
They're very badly behaved, though.
Right, yes. Where is this going, by the way, Nikki?
I'm just really annoyed with certain airlines.
OK, let's not mention them, because I don't want to get my ass sued again.
Certain airlines seem to allow.
So you want... But do you...
I think there should be a rule.
And the rule should be...
The rule should be...
Yes.
There should be a test.
Right.
The test should be that children should always be in steerage.
Yes.
Except if they go through, I don't know, some sort of...
Rigorous training.
Yes. And then they're allowed to sit in the upper areas because they're quiet, they're well behaved.
Yes.
They don't interrupt any adults around them. They don't scream, they don't cry, and they don't, need nappy changing.
Nikki, thank you very, very much. I have not got a clue why she was banging on about that, but she did. OK, listen, if you want to give us a call, 0330 123 1215. You can phone up and say the show's rubbish if you want, but... kind of have a point to it. Don't just say... But what I'd rather you did is phone up and let's find out who's been on the least dates and who's been on the most dates. We'll flog this horse until it gets up off the ground and starts running around. And can anybody go 300 dates this year? Also, someone who should have apologised. And can you get near your bed, please, ladies and gentlemen? I will tell you more after this.
Iain Lee.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
This is a song. This is a tune. This is. Someone should put lyrics to. Mark Ronson should do this, shouldn't he? It sounds like Star Wars a bit, doesn't it? It's got a bit of the old.
It's very Imperial.
Yeah, it is. The Imperial. They're the bad guys in Star Wars, aren't they?
Yes.
I can't stand Star Wars. If ever there was an overrated trilogy, well, it's not even a trilogy. Was it Sextology? Sextology. It's that guff. It's just awful, isn't it? And, you're my father. Oh, who gives a monkeys? I couldn't get. Anyway, Police Academy. This is. We should do a Police Academy special soon. Dave, your project for the next couple of weeks.
Police Academy special.
To try and get as many of the cast of Police Academy on the phone as you possibly can.
I'd like to get... what was the screaming guy called from Police Academy 2 and 3?
The guy who talked like that? Yeah. What was his name? He's a famous comedian, isn't he? He was on Gary Shannon. What's his name? Bobcat Goldthwait.
Okay.
Get him, get Jones on.
Yeah, we want to get Steve Guttenberg would be the that would be the icing on the cake. Really.
Oh, Steve Guttenberg is the icing on any cake.
Yeah.
Even the 3 men and a little lady. He's the icing.
Bit of Hightower as well.
Bit of Hightower. Who was I'd say the sexy sort of Nazi woman that was in it. You know the blonde one, the exercise lady.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh,
well, you know Sharon Stone was in one of the police academies as well.
Was she really?
I think she was in Police Academy 4.
Because Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City, the old tarty one, she's in the first one.
Yes, that's
and
right.
You see her bosoms again.
Do you?
I think so.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, get as many... I tell you what, for every member of the Police Academy cast you get on the phone,
okay,
I will give you I will give you £5 cash from my own pocket.
Okay.
That's an incentive for you.
Also, can I have some help from the listeners on this one?
Oh, yeah, go on.
If anybody knows a way to get in contact with the Police Academy cast. No.
Hang on a second. You're a producer at one of the what are we, like the seventh biggest radio station in the country
I
that
think
begins with a V?
we might be the 7th.
We're the 7th biggest radio station that begins with a V in this country.
Okay.
And you're asking the listeners, who, let's be honest, are drunk, stoned, or mentally unstable from the people we've heard.
So this is my challenge, right? Okay, I'll take it up.
If people can, any way you do it, then we'll give you till the beginning of February.
The beginning of February.
The first show in the month of February.
Okay.
For every member of that cast you get on this show, either in the studio or on the phone, £5 from my pocket will end up in your pocket, sir.
Can I go double? If I get Steve Guttenberg, can you make it a tenner?
Steve Guttenberg will get you a tenner.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Tenner for Steve
And I
Guttenberg.
tell you what, you'll get a tenner for Lassard, Lieutenant Lassard.
Is he still alive?
I would like to think so.
Okay.
I was watching Tootsie the other day. He's in that. If you get Lassard and it's a tenner, Guttenberg is a tenner. Do you accept the challenge?
I'll take it on.
And if you don't get anybody on, you owe me £100 cash. Excellent stuff. Right. Okay. So 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. If you can help Dave with any of the cast of Police Academy, I'd be very, very surprised. But hey, why the hell not? Let's do that. Also, people who should have apologised to you after my girlfriend, Fandango, it's her real name. I've had a lot of nasty emails as well that have been quite rude about my girlfriend's name. Not her fault, do you know what I mean? That's unnecessary. So I'm trying not to belch while I talk to you, so that would be terribly unpleasant. So people who should have apologised to you after Fandango was attacked by a dog, and I thought the owner of the dog was going to come and say sorry to her, and he didn't. He just called the dog and walked off, and I was like, well, he should have said something. A little while later, a dog just ran near us, and the woman apologised. That is service. 0330 123 1215. Also, now this is another thing we're going to do in this hour. Would you be so kind as to go up to your bedroom and just have a little look? The music just stops really suddenly there all of a sudden. I don't quite know why. We'll have this instead. Just go and have a look under your bed and then give me a call and let me know what's there. I tell you why. I'm going to be honest with you, UK. I'm going to let you into what I found under my bed today. I found £56 in coins. £56 in coins, in change. I'll tell you how I know that, because I took it to the Tesco coin machine. Boy, there's a story. Have you ever used one of those things where you just pour your change in and it comes out with a little token, you go and take it and they give you cash? It's the coolest thing. So I found £56. Dave?
I'm just saying Psychic Sylvia's on line 1.
Oh, is she?
Mm.
We'll do it in a bit. I will actually. We'll play a record in a minute. I know we're meant to. Let me just try. Sylvia?
Yes.
I'm talking about what I found under my bed. This might interest you, because you're a swinger, aren't you?
Do you want me to tell you what was under your bed, dear?
Well, OK, you tell me what was under my bed.
I'm a little bit psychic.
OK, you're a psychic. You tell me what was under the bed, we'll play a record, and I'll come back and tell you what was actually there.
All right, then. A bit of dust and a bit of old hair.
Yes.
A bit of cat hair.
Cat hair, yes.
A pile of magazines. An old sock. Am I right, dear?
You're not that right, Sylvia. Stay there. When we come back, I will tell you exactly what was under my bed. But first, here's the Blue Oyster Bar music.
Iain Lee.
The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
This is Iain Lee on the Virgin Radio Station. You can give me a call now, 0330 123 1215. We're playing the spooky music because we have a psychic swinger on the show. It's Sylvia. Good evening, Sylvia.
Good evening, Ian.
I thought I'd try and create a slightly more sombre, serene mood for your call, because I don't think people take this thing seriously at all, do they?
Well, I think that's very appropriate. While you were playing the last track,
yes,
I tuned in.
Yes.
With your bed.
You tuned in with my bed, yes?
I know what was under it now.
What was under my bed?
Your aura was under your bed, Ian.
My aura? That's where I'd left it. Oh, man, thanks, Sylvia. I've been looking for my aura for weeks.
You can't always see it yourself. And this one's a very dark aura, Ian.
Yes.
You've got a magnet around you.
OK.
But it's round the wrong way.
What? It's what?
It's round the wrong way.
My aura?
It's repelling people, Ian.
Right. How do I make my aura more attractive to people? For example, I don't know, callers.
Well, you could do a little ritual.
Do what?
A little ritual.
A little I thought you said I could chill. Okay, a little ritual.
That's right.
Right, what would the ritual be?
Well, you're always trying to tell you something by hiding under your bed.
Right.
It was hiding next to a pile of 56 coins, is that right?
No, well, it was £56 worth of pennies.
Well, that's right. I knew it was 56.
56. Partly because I may have said it earlier on.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Okay, well, that's all right then. Lovely.
No.
Yes.
You're always trying to tell you're just too interested in pennies.
Pennies, yes.
You've got to be more interested in... I don't know, something a bit more... like pound coins, really.
When you say like pound coins, do you mean pound coins?
I do, really.
Yes, okay, yeah.
And what you can do is go underneath your bed,
yes,
round over the top, and down 3 times round.
Yes.
And that will be your ritual for you. And make sure you chant at the same time.
And what do I need to chant, Sylvia?
Chant... Zumbatasisampunga.
Is it... Now, are we talking... Is this coming... Is this coming from a psychic...
Yes, it is, that's right.
Yongzakabika Bunga. Yes.
That's right, more or less.
Is this coming from your psychic side or your swinging side?
Well, they're not necessarily separate, of course.
Oh. Do you go to swinging parties just with psychics or with other perverts?
Well, they're not perverts.
No.
How dare you?
No.
No, not perverts at all.
No.
No, I mean, anyone's invited, as long as they've got a nice, clean aura.
So I wouldn't be able to come, then?
Not until you do the ritual.
OK, well, in that case, we'll see. Well, thank you, Sylvia.
Well, that's what I was just going to say about the dating. I could do the 300 dates, but maybe not on different nights. Maybe just a few nights.
What do you mean, just a few nights?
Well, I could do it probably in a couple of weeks. I could get through 300.
Oh, right. Thank you, Sylvia. I'm trying to... We started off the show, I realised that my new bosses are listening. I don't know who my new bosses are. I've yet to meet them. I was just sent an anonymous letter saying, Ian, come and work here. I don't know, signed by Mr. X. So I know Mr. X is listening, and I don't want to get off to a bad start and be too filthy. I'm trying to raise the level a little bit. If we can be a little bit cleaner, that would be delightful. Now, if you want to give me a call... it would be kind of cool if you did, I suppose. 0330 123 1215. Now, you can email as well. I should mention the emails. You can email ian.lee@virginradio.co.uk. But I have to say, what is the website, Dave, that people should go and have a look at? Because they can email me through that, but there's fun stuff too.
It's virginradio.co.uk.
Yes.
And there's loads of fun stuff up there.
Oh, boy, say it like you mean it. Sell it to these kids.
Right. If you like sessions, live music...
when you say sessions, what's your definition of a session?
When they come in, when the bands come in here...
Oh, you mean
to Virgin Radio.
A live
session.
I thought you meant a session. OK,
yep.
Yes.
There's loads of stuff up there. There's all your detail about new bands for 2008.
Yes.
There's...
You're right, I'm fading you down, Dave. Basically, go to the website, it's got some good stuff. And there's some videos of me on there as well, which is that was rude, Dave, but we got the idea.
Yes.
OK, well done. 0330 123 1215. I'm not giving out that number because no one's calling in. That's not the reason. It's just I'm keen for you to call in. What is under your bed is the question we're trying to find out this out. I'm going to be honest, I never quite got round to saying what was under my bed. £56 worth of coins. I'm going to say this, Dave, and I'm going to say it and I'm going to be embarrassed, but I do know how it got there. One of those sort of leather choker things.
Are you the Michael Hutchins of Virgin Radio?
Oh, no, I'm not into having I can't say that word on the radio, I nearly... No, I'm not into, the asphyxiation side, but it just, it was... sometimes it's fun, I think, in the bedroom, my mum is listening to this show, spice it up a little bit by... dressing up a little bit.
Wearing a dog collar?
Well, why not? You've been a bad boy, you've got to be punished, haven't you?
Well, why not?
You're blushing. 0330 123 1215. It's this, isn't it?
Virgin Radio. Rated.
Now, if you're a betting person, it might be worth taking a punt on Before the Devil Knows You're Dead as a potential Oscar winner. Two brothers who are in desperate need of cash attempt to pull off the perfect victimless crime. No guns, no violence, no problem. Wrong.
Do you need money? It's a serious crime. It's not as serious as you might think.
A stellar cast of Philip Seymour Hoffman, Ethan Hawke and Albert Finney star in this classic, smart, heist-gone-wrong drama, which hammers home that we often have the most to fear from those who are closest to us. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead is out now.
Virgin Radio. Rated.
Ah, found it. Now, a quick rub and... Jeannie, where are you? Jeannie?
Hello, you've reached the answering service of the magical Genie. I'm away on my holidays right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, I'll get back to you.
Want to make your family's dreams come true? It's easy. Book a holiday to Walt Disney World Resort, Florida with Virgin Holidays from just $5.99 per adult.
If it's really important, call me on my mobile lamp.
Grab yours now at virginholidays.com/Walt Disney. Terms and conditions apply, subject to availability, atoll protected.
The Sunday Night Show.
Iain Lee.
Oh, yes, what about Iain Lee?
Iain Lee.
How about rock and roll?
Virgin Radio.
Yes, line 3, you're on the air.
Hello, I'm calling about Police Academy.
Now, can I just say, we've had some very, very sad news in about Police Academy. I'm going to just out of a mark of respect, I'm just going to play this. Hang on.
Go on.
Who is he? Ben has emailed in to say that the man who played Tackleberry in Police Academy is dead.
Yeah, he died some years ago. David Graff, I can't remember when he died. I heard that, but I can't confirm. But
okay, so at the moment it's just a rumour. The rumour is Tackleberry. Now he was the big dude with all the guns, wasn't he?
Yeah, when we had guns, when we get guns, freeze and all that. Yeah, he was a legend.
Apparently, he's sadly no longer with us. If someone can phone in and confirm or deny that, 0330 123 1215. But what would you like to say about the Police Academy?
Mate, I was just listening. I've never called in, but I heard the words Police Academy.
Yes.
It's undoubtedly one of the greatest films of the 80s. We still recite lines from that, me and my friends, when we're out on the... Well, when we're out.
Well, you're out on those library tours.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just, but the star really, it's not Mahoney, it's the little Lieutenant Harris. He is...
Oh, is he the nerdy one with the glasses?
No, he's the one who's
the pervert.
training them, he is the main man. He really...
Who I think in Police Academy 2 gets his hand stuck to his head, doesn't he?
No, that's Mauser. That's Mauser when they go, but Lieutenant Harris is training at the academy.
He knows his stuff. I can't think who Harris is then, I just watched it the other day.
You do, he's riding on the board, Mahoney, and he flies into the horse's backside.
Yeah, that's the fellow who gets his hand stuck to his head in Police Academy 2.
No, that's Mauser.
Who's Mauser then?
He's the one at the station, at the precinct. Lieutenant Harris is at the academy.
So is Harris only in the first one?
He's in the first one and the fourth one, I think.
But the fellow who gets his hand stuck to his head is very similar to him, isn't
it? They're kind of the same characters, but that's Mauser.
Right, I apologise, yes.
Who works with, who's got a little sidekick called Proctor.
Right.
But Lieutenant Harris is the main man.
Oh, okay.
He's the star of what Police Academy is.
He does get his head stuck up a horse's backside, which is
a
terrifying scene. It could actually happen.
Yeah, and he goes to Mahoney. You told no one, not a soul, and then everyone starts with the laugh. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. It's literally, there's no... I was having a discussion with people about good films.
Yeah.
I was with my arty friends, and everyone was coming out with, like, Ben-Hur, Green Mile.
Yeah.
They're good films, but I come out with Police Academy, and, like, there was this uncomfortable kind of, like, is this geezer for real kind of what is he doing?
A friend of mine and I are planning, or a couple of friends, are planning to do the whole... Was it 7 police academies?
Yeah.
We're planning to do the whole 7 police academies in a weekend. Is it doable?
Yes. Start at 8:30.
8:30. Yeah,
But we turned it off though to watch the football.
Oh, you fool!
Right? But we finished honestly.
Yeah.
Sunday early hours of Monday morning, coming up to 4 o'clock.
Oh, it sounds. Hang on a second. Yeah, line 4. You're on the air. Hello.
Hi, this is Ben.
Hello, Ben. Oh, well, Ben, who just emailed in about the dead fella?
Yeah, I think, ironically, I think he shot himself.
No, he didn't!
Yeah,
God, I'm actually going to shed a tear in a minute.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I think it happened several years ago. I work in film myself, so you get to know a lot of dodgy secrets, but I think he was actually so obsessed with guns.
No. Which of you is laughing at that?
It was me, unfortunately.
Well, Ben, you can't laugh at that. Well, Ben, listen, thank you for the sad news, but I'm going to cut you off being insensitive. There we go. That's sad, isn't it?
That's a tragedy.
That is literally a tragedy.
But
Yes.
he really gave us some serious entertainment. I mean, you know, with the guns. And then he married a woman
Yeah.
who loved guns as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Line 5, you want to join in on this, do you?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, yeah. No, he wasn't. He didn't shoot himself at all. That's a lie.
Oh, how did he die?
It's not that exciting, but he died in 2005 of a very sudden heart attack at a family wedding.
Oh, well, okay, this is... Well, I'm glad he didn't shoot himself and he wasn't driven to the madness that would make a man kill himself.
Well, quite, so am I.
But very sad he died at all.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What's your name, Line 5?
My name's Jamie.
Jamie, how do you know this?
Well, I'm an actor, but I have a friend who researches films, and he knows that for a fact.
Well, Jamie, thank you very much for that.
Pleasure.
Always good to clear up a dead man's death. Yeah, and what was your name, my friend?
I'm Jelly.
Jenny?
No, jelly, as in like the jelly that wobbles on a plate. That's my name. Well,
Are you a fat fella?
No, I was.
Why would you?
I've actually lost 6 stone, but the name has stuck with me.
So you were wobbling like a jelly on a plate. That's why you got the name.
Well, one of my friends at school saw me running 100 metres, and then you wobble like a jelly, and then it had a positive effect on me. I shed the pounds. I heard your call earlier on, McDonald's, mate, not on. Forget it.
Yeah. Well, Jelly, thank you very much for that. What a weird bunch we get on Virgin Radio, but I quite enjoy it. 0330 123 1215. So the Police Academy we're talking about, because we're going to have a Police Academy theme show. What's under your bed, and people who should have apologised to you. 0330 123 1215. Yeah, we get the point. Right, so, 0330 123... we know, it's a good song. It's a good song, but we know, there's only 5 seconds left. We know where it's going. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I implore you to give me a call. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, Christian O'Connell is back. And he'll be records, I guess he'll be playing, paying your bills.
Are you doing that?
Messing around a bit, having a laugh.
Indeed.
Cheering you up on the first thing on a Monday morning.
Getting you back to work.
Getting you back to work. And God damn it, if anyone can do it, it's Christian O'Connell. And he's back tomorrow. And it's always good to know. You're in safe hands if you know that Christian O'Connell is doing the breakfast show. And I think on a radio station, he's a nice fella. He's a big fella, though. I always thought he was quite weedy. I've met him a few times. He works out, doesn't he?
He does work out. He's quite built now.
Well, he's built, but he's got... I can say this, because I'm probably not going to see him again. Until that meeting in February. Anyway, he's got quite a small head. So he's got this big kind of muscular body, like a bodybuilder. But he's got a small head. That's the one thing... You can be quiet if you want, Dave. I understand the politics involved here. But that's the one thing... No, he doesn't look like a freak. I'm not saying that. But it's the... Oh, God. You know when you dig a hole?
You're starting to dig here.
But that's the one thing you can't make bigger, isn't it? Is your head. You can make your arms bigger. You can make your thighs bigger. According to the many hundreds of emails I get sent every day, you can even make that bigger. But you can't do anything. I get so many emails. Mine's fine. Leave it. Your girlfriend, she disappointed. But you cannot do anything. You make the neck bigger, but the head... You can't do anything to the head, can you?
No, I think it always stays the same. I think once you reach adulthood, your head stays that size.
But then sometimes you see people with, like, ridiculously big heads as well.
Yeah. Like,
well, no, I don't want to say... I wasn't leading to that to get you in trouble, but...
Like the man that I had an argument with this week.
Whenever you feel that you're confident enough to tell us that story, because it's a brilliant story, then you come on. I don't want you to get in trouble and lose your season ticket, though, at the football. Right. 0330 123 1215. Call in and let me know what's under your bed. I've been very, very honest with you and told you that there was £56 worth of change, which meant I got to go and play on the change machine in Tesco. Man, that was the coolest thing ever. And also, well, what can only be described as a leather dog collar, which I would probably be used for some kind of sex game. Again, I don't want to go down this route, but I'm just being honest with you. There were other stuff as well, which I'm really not going to discuss on the radio. But 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Line 1, you have made that phone call. You're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey.
Who? What?
Oh, I'm Belinda.
Oh, hello, Belinda. For a second, I thought you were my mum.
Oh, good God, no.
You say that as though it is a bad thing. My mum, God bless her, she's bonkers. People have complained I'm reading the number out too quickly. I'll tell you why I'm doing that. Because my mum, she's not too quick with her fingers, writing stuff down. If she gets hold of this phone number, we are all screwed. Because she will be phoning up the whole time to tell me off. So I don't want her phoning in. But Belinda, you've got through. I like you. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, basically, you guys were discussing about what was under the bed.
Oh, yeah, go on. You're the first person who's been brave enough to call in.
Well, I have to admit, I don't have anything as nice as used to have or what I would like.
What did you used to have?
Well, you know, back in the day when you're in your young 20s and everything, you might have everything from a piece of rope, or, use your imagination. But, these days I've got an old backpack, which I sadly haven't used for the last 5 years.
So
a lot of fluff.
So backpack and fluff is under your bed?
Pretty much. Oh, and some, those flat pack things that you get from IKEA.
Oh, yeah?
Basically, they just still unassembled in the boxes under the bed because I can't be bothered with them.
Oh, but the flat pack... do you know, I built 2 flat packs the other day. I loved it, but I did I bought a bookshelf, which is exactly the same bookshelf I bought about 5 years ago, then got rid of. And I did the same thing. I put the shelves on back to front, so instead of the lovely painted side sticking out, it's the horrible rough backside sticking out.
Oh, that's charming.
Listen, back. Why did you get rid of the rope?
Well, I came over here on a holiday. The rope stayed back in Australia, and then I got married.
She's an
and became a miserable lady.
Aussie. She's an Aussie. Well, we all know the story about the gentleman who pulled an Aussie girl at a club, don't we? I can't say it. Dave, do you know that if I say, my mate pulled an Aussie girl at a club and he went round, does that story mean anything to you?
No, not really, because we don't call it pulling. We call it, I can't even remember what we call it now.
It's been so long. Of course, you as an Aussie can tell me, I was amazed when I found this out, the way you can tell the difference between an Australian accent and a Kiwi accent. Do you know how you do it?
I think I know where you're coming from. Is it the word lemon?
Oh, no, I didn't know about lemons. Go on.
Well, Kiwis and South Africans say lemon.
Lemon.
Australians go lemon.
Say fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Kiwis say fush and chops.
They do.
They say fush and chops. That's the way you can tell. You can always tell. I impress Kiwis by going, oh, you're a New Zealander. Oh, most people think we're an Australian. But you've said fush and chops, and that has given you away. So, Belinda, I take it you're settled down, your sex life is non-existent, and you're a little bit miserable.
Well, sex life is good, but, it's not as adventurous as what perhaps it used to be.
It never is. That's. Thank you for that, Belinda. That's life's great disappointment. It never is. It starts off being funny. You think, wow, this is it forever, and then... It's not meant to be the show. Jeremy Cole left years ago. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Hello, line 2. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the radio.
Hi, how you doing, Ian?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. What's your name?
Martin.
Martin, hello. We've got a slight problem, which means I don't know who's calling up when they call up. But, Martin, it's good to have you on the air.
How you doing?
Yes.
I'm phoning to say konnichiwa, Ian Des.
Oh.
Or genki desu ka?
Oh, genki des. Hi, genki des. Genki desu ka?
Hi.
Oh!
Genki des.
Hey! I've just worked out who this is. Flip it out. Oh, my God. It's my... well, let's fill people in on this.
This name because she's a wee bit Hazakashi, Ian.
Oh, I will say nothing, but I have a Japanese teacher who is excellent and is leaving me because she's got a job. How selfish is that?
I know, that's ridiculous, man.
It is ridiculous. And this is Martin, her boyfriend. A lot of our conversations in Japanese are about you.
Oh, she didn't tell me that.
Yeah, yeah, she did. Let me try and think of a sentence. Martin, hang on, Martin-san wa... hang on, I'm trying to think, I can't remember any of it now, I'm on the flipping radio. Martin-san wa... isogashi desu. Isogashi desu. There we go. That's one of the nicer things she says. I think I just said you're busy. I'm not sure. Are you busy, Martin?
No.
Okay, well then I can't put... Okay.
Oh, she just said to me that it means busy, aye.
Yeah, there we go. Well, listen, you're going out with someone who's Japanese...
Yeah.
And her English is good, but why don't you learn Japanese, man?
Well, I'm learning Japanese.
Well, go on then.
Well, I'm just at the same level probably as you.
Oh, so you're at the very, very poor, not very good level at all?
Aye.
Yes, I don't know why I've decided to learn it. It's the toughest language in the world.
Well, I would say that. I know a wee bit of French, and I would say Japanese language is 100 times harder than French.
Yeah.
So...
It is ridiculously hard, but I'm loving it.
Well, I'm enjoying being with a Japanese girl because they're definitely better than British girls.
Well, I can't even be drawn into this conversation because not only is my girlfriend listening, but my mother is listening as well. Hey, well, Martin, man, listen, it's really nice to talk to you.
Yeah.
Send my best to Sensei.
Yeah, will do.
And I will see her for my last lesson next week.
Yeah, will do, buddy. Mind coming to my wedding?
Oh, well, I'm coming to the do afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm coming along. I'll see you there in your kilt.
Yeah, will do.
All right, fella, take it easy.
Yeah, will do, buddy.
See you later.
Yeah, cheers.
There we go. There's a shock, isn't it? We've got line 1, hello.
Hi.
Yes, you're on the air.
Yeah,
What?
under the bed, yeah, I've got a magazine. And
what's that?
It's a rude one, yeah.
Right, oh, for God's sakes, I'm trying to keep this as clean as we can. So, I tell you what, listen, I'm going to play a song.
Okay.
When I come back, you can tell us and you can just calm down a bit, because you sound a little bit excited. Is that all right?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, just calm down.
All right, then.
And this is for Fandango.
The Sunday Night Show.
Iain Lee.
Oh, yes, what about Iain Lee?
Iain Lee.
How about rock and roll?
Virgin Radio.
Vinny. Oh, God, flipping it. Vinny!
Yeah.
What are you doing, mate? You're on the radio.
How many times have you been in the toilet?
What, today? I don't know, about 4, 5, something like that.
Would you go play for?
We did this last week, Duncan Bannatyne.
Do you like playing computer games?
I do like playing computer games. Is that what you've called in for?
Yeah.
Right. What's going on?
So, what's the latest game you played?
Oh, good God. Hang on. Is there somebody else there? Hello?
No.
No, not you. Shut up. Is there somebody else there?
No.
No, Vinny, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to see if there's somebody else there. Hello? Well, that experiment has... if anyone is listening and joins in, then feel free to just say hello. Oh, I forgot. Verinda, why are you whispering under your breath? Does your mum... Are you calling from, like, your mum's room or something?
No.
What are you doing, then?
Anyway, get that. So, have you been playing,
for God's sake.
what do you call it? Final Fantasy.
Have I been playing Final Fantasy? No, I haven't. I don't like Final Fantasy. It's very boring. Like this phone call.
Okay, forget that then.
Yeah.
So why can't we do requests in your station?
Okay, what song do you want? And I'll try and get up on the computer.
AC/DC.
You want, oh, for goodness sakes. You want AC/DC, do you? Which song of theirs in particular would you like?
Back in Black.
Okay, let's just see if we can find Back in Black on the computer by AC/DC. Hang on a second. Oh, hang on. It turns out I do know how to do this. Okay, so you want... do you want to introduce it for us then, Vinny?
AC/DC, Back in Black.
Well done. You'd never get a job on the radio, would you? Do it again, but do it this time with a little bit of passion.
This is AC/DC, Back in Black. Yeah.
Piccadilly Carnaby Street.
What this do, Vinny?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know a clue I've not got a clue what he's saying. This has been a weird show. It started off well. The first hour, swing in London, swing in London. The first hour, what a superb treat. The second hour, it's just been weird. It's been full of perverts and muppets calling in. Vinny, are you still there?
Yeah.
Well, go away. Dearie me. Right. This is a great song, by the way. Swinging. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but this is what Virgin should be playing. God damn it! I'm going to make sure they do. Right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We want to know what's under your bed. Don't just phone up like Vinny and say, there's a mucky mag there, because that's a rubbish idea. Okay, that doesn't work. That's obvious and lame. You can do better than that. We're also asking. Should someone grass up someone who should have apologised to you after Fandango, my girlfriend, was attacked by a dog, and the owner should have apologised. After 12 o'clock, we'll be asking I want to start a campaign. The new form of recycling is, I think, just leaving stuff outside of your house. This has been the new thing I've been doing for the past month. I've been experimenting by just leaving stuff outside of my house to see what gets taken and what gets left behind. I'll tell you more after 12. But first of all, let's go to line 1. Hello, line 1. You're on the air. Oh, line 2. Sorry. Hello, line 2.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
I've got nothing under my bed.
Right.
Do you know why?
Why's that?
Because I've got a futon.
Fantastic. Oh, dear God. Action movies, theatre news. Oh, dear. Let's try. Beat production, soul and blues. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, line 3.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yes.
Now, which one am I, a pervert or a muppet?
I think a little bit of both.
Oh, God. If that was passion, I'd have to flee.
Yes, Verinda is perhaps the least passionate person I've ever encountered.
Yes, I am now very frightened.
Yeah, be afraid. Be afraid. What can I do for you this evening?
The bloke Tacklebury in Police Academy.
Yes.
He died of a heart attack at a family wedding
Yes.
on the 7th of April 2001.
Right.
And he's buried in Lancaster, Phoenix, Arizona, and his name is David Graff.
Well, there we go. We're learning all of the facts about the dead Police Academy stars. Let's try one more. One of these calls might be quite good. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, line 4.
Hello, how are you?
Who is this?
Habiba.
Oh, hello, Habiba. You sound like a lady on this radio station.
Oh, that's because, I mean, this is a high-tech station. To get through to you, you have to press an option.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Well, I did. I had to go through to option 1.
What, really? I didn't. I must.
Ring up.
Yeah.
Option 1 is to speak to the studio.
Yeah.
Option 2 is to buy tickets. Don't know what the other lot were.
Oh,
Didn't bother going as far as
I
that.
shall have to phone up the station. And I've never phoned up Virgin Radio. I shall phone up and
do that.
I will. Who is it? Who's talking to you?
What do you mean he's talking? Oh, no, it's an answer machine. Russ someone. David Russ. I don't know what his name is.
Not Russ Williams, is it? Who works?
Yeah, it could be him, yeah.
David Russ, right? Okay, yeah, David Russ.
Whoever.
Whoever, not bothered. Yeah. Anyway, yes, Habiba, you've called in.
Much better show this week. More fluent.
More fluent. Last week's was awful. This
It was bound to be. It was your first time.
Hey, I'm pressing buttons and everything here.
Yeah, you were a virgin last week.
Oh.
Anyway.
No, can I just say, the number of people, my friends and family, who've made you're a virgin. Oh, you're a virgin, are you, mate? Sod off. Just sod off, all of you.
Right, under my bed.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we did mention
this.
this.
Collection of, I'm so embarrassed, carrier bags.
What was that, in case you need to go in the night in the toilet?
No, I have them as bin liners, and they're handy.
Yes.
So I always carry them around with me.
But why under the bed? Surely everyone has a drawer in the kitchen that they put the bin liners in,
Yeah,
don't
there's
they?
some down there as well, and now they're going obsolete. It's made me, well, they're going to be. I just keep them, and some of them are really nice.
What's your...
Ian, look, leave that. I've also got an old PC tower.
Yes.
Computer games and some rucksacks for when you travel about.
You're the second person to have rucksacks under the bed. I think there's something in this.
Rucksacks and a couple of handbags.
To be honest, and you mentioned you got an old PC tower. I've just bought an iMac, right, and got rid of my PC.
Oh, right, you bought it in the end.
I bought the iMac. I got the iMac, and I'm loving it. But the PC, right, I don't want it. It's like 6 years old. It's all right. I don't want it, but I can't chuck it away. Now, the reason I can't chuck it away, not because, I don't want people to see what's on my hard drive. It's not Gary Glitters, none of that. But But there is certainly stuff on my hard drive that's not illegal.
So smash it up. Go and take your hanger out on it.
No.
Smash it up and take all the pieces down to the...
No, I don't think... I think a boffin, like the FBI or Matthew Broderick in War Games, I think they could put that together and still get the data off it.
No, they won't, Ian. That's silly.
I don't believe that. They can do amazing things with computers these days.
What if you smash it up? I mean, really smash it up. Take a sledgehammer to it.
Right.
Put your little Clio over it or something. I don't know.
All right, don't take the mick out of me, car love. Well, that's the last hour of the show. How do I get rid of a computer and the hard drive? And again, there's nothing illegal on there.
Blow it up.
Where am I going to blow it up, you stupid woman?
Well, they do it on, like, Top Gear and stuff like that.
Well, I'm not on Top Gear. I'm not on telly.
No, you're not, but you have got contacts in high places, haven't you?
I don't know. Like who? I haven't got any contacts there. Habiba, thank you for that. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Oh, where's the number? I've got all these bits of paper in front of me. I don't know what I'm doing here. 0330 123 1215. How the hell can I get rid of a computer? We'll talk about getting rid of stuff in a minute. I've got to put this up and I've got to press this button, I think. This will do, yes.
Iain Lee. Hello. The Sunday Night Show.
Virgin Radio.
I should have done the cough off mic. Sorry, I drank the water off mic so it would, be smooth and the complaints are coming in on the emails, Dave.
The computer's dead here, so I can't see anything.
Yes, what you're just saying, so you can have a lazy night doing naff all.
I've just got my feet up in here.
Hilariously. Let me read you... you shouldn't really read complaints on radio, but let me read you one. Hang on, this is a good one. On your subject of who should apologise, from Emily Jane McDonald. I think you should... It's not the first one to send this in, but fair play. I think you should, for another truly terrible show today. Awful callers. Are they just your friends and family putting on stupid voices? Not funny. And neither are you. You simply do not match up to the standard expected on Virgin Radio. Is it? I don't. Is it? What's the standard here? It's good.
It's
a good
very
standard.
high standard.
Very
yeah,
high.
We
yeah.
have some quality broadcast.
No, well, I'm not one of those. I'd never professed to be. This is why they've given me 10 till 1 on a Sunday night. It's dead. No one's listening now, are they?
No.
This is like practice. Let me do one more because I love these. I love these. I don't quite get all of this email. Game. This is from Susan Kuradi. Games. Kids. Don't get that. Dressing up as a prat. We've all done that. Probably better, and it's nothing new. Is that the dog collar she's referring to? I don't
know. Is that half an email as well?
I think it could be. Your other credits lack substance, pal. It's the equivalent of working at Harrods, but being the cleaner of the toilet. Your show is a... Now, this doesn't make sense.
That is a very prestigious job, by the way, cleaning the toilets at Harrods.
I'd love to.
If you're going to clean the toilets anywhere, it has to be at Harrods.
Why not? But then this doesn't make sense. She obviously doesn't understand what a toilet is. Your show is a toilet that we all wish to flush away. Well, you can't flush a toilet away, can you? The toilet does the flushing. The toilet's there. Sod off, mate, and do the world a favour.
When she says sod off and do the world a favour, where does she want you to sod off?
I do not know. I'm sure Susan Kuradi will be emailing in with more. You can email in ian.lee@virginradio.co.uk or you can email me through the website and go to the website. There's all kinds of crazy stuff there and you can see my Virgin video diaries and all stuff, and we've got a meeting. I've got a meeting this week, Wednesday, with the website people about what we're going to do with the website. I don't know. Make my page subscription only? That would be quite good. Anyway, so I've been clearing out my flat recently for no other reason than I've been told to by my girlfriend. And we've been clearing out sort of bits of furniture, like tiny bits. Like there was an office chair, there was a small table, there was some shelves, there was an ironing board, I think, a lamp. And the obvious thing to do, the traditional thing to do, would be to take it to the dump. But I just can't be bothered, right? I can't be bothered. And as a bloke, whenever I walk past someone's house and there's a skip, I've always got to have a little lean over, look in, see if there's anything in the skip. Or if there's a you know, quite often you see TVs dumped outside people's houses with something with a sticker saying, "It works, take it, please." I'm always looking at it and thinking, do you know what, that would be good in the spare room, actually. And working out the logistics of whether I can take it home. I've never done it yet, but I'm tempted. So, all of this stuff I've been clearing out over the past couple of months, I've been leaving outside the front of the flat to see if it gets picked up and taken away. And it all has. Some of it, like that, literally within minutes. I had this lovely little table, put this table out, just didn't have room for it, put this table out the front, went back inside, came back 5 minutes later, it had gone. Someone had it. And, fantastic, well done. So, what I want to know is, have you left stuff outside of your flat to be just to be picked up by anybody? What stuff has been taken and what stuff has been left behind? I think it says something if you leave something outside and they don't take it. I left an ironing board out and it just didn't go. It was there for 3 days. In the end, I thought, well, I'm going to have to, fly tip this somewhere. Don't encourage it. It's illegal. But I got rid of it. But so what stuff have you left out? What stuff has been taken, what hasn't? And what stuff have you picked up outside someone else's house? I was outside, people leave stuff outside charity shops, and they're not supposed to do because, people go through the bags. Someone had left a top load of video. You know the videos where you press the button and the top rides up. Now, I found myself, this is absolutely true, I was with Fandango, and I found myself going, oh, it's a top load of video. Let's just go and check the action out. I actually said, let's go and check the action out. And I pressed the button, and it popped up, and I thought, it was VHS. I thought, if that was Betamax, I would take that home with me. Now, that's quite a tight thing to do, to steal from a charity shop, Dave, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, completely.
Are you smoking in there? What are you doing?
No, I'm not doing anything.
I know you're not doing anything.
I'm really not doing anything.
Do some production.
I'm listening to you. I've just taken some calls. There's some calls ready to go.
Produce.
What would you like me to produce?
Some more phone calls? We ain't got many, have we?
Yeah, plug the number.
Okay. 0330 123 1215. Make Dave work, for God's sakes. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air?
Hello, Mr. Iain Lee. How the devil are you?
I'm fine. Is this the Joe Pasquale impersonator?
No, it's not. It's the real one.
Prove it.
Prove it by what? I was in the producers a couple of months ago and I've just done...
There we go. He's an idiot. Don't put him on. He's an idiot who tricked me once on LBC, I'll say it. He tricked me for a whole 2 shows to thinking he was Joe Pasquale, to the point where I was kissing his backside. We were getting people phoning up. We were going to get him into... It's not. It's just some bloke. That's true. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Hello? Oh, for God's sakes. I've only got 2 calls left, right? And this is a Muppet.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, turn the radio off.
It is off.
Well, it wasn't just then, was it?
No, it wasn't just now.
Well done. Okay, what can I do for you, sir?
It's about having things underneath your bed.
Oh, yes, we did mention this. What have you got under your bed?
A bucket.
Can I ask why?
Yeah, it's for when we go out of an evening time, so my wife's got something there for when she throws up, because she can never make it to the bathroom in time.
Oh, you got a pukey wife?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. She always says she's fine, she'll be okay, but guaranteed, like, the next second she'll be over the edge of the bed.
Oh, God.
Get the bucket out and throwing up.
What? How? Today's show, I apologise, everyone has been very lavatorial. How often is she puking up?
Well, whenever we go out, unfortunately. It's not that often, like once or twice a month or whatever.
Oh, well, that's not so bad then. And you leave the bucket under the bed. Does it not smell a little bit?
No, I'll wash it out.
Good lad.
I have to wash it out in the morning, unfortunately.
Good lad. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. Let's let's try line 5. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, yes. How's Dylan?
Dylan is my nephew. Yes, Dylan is fine. I was on the phone to him today, although he was talking nonsense.
Oh,
Yeah.
now, I'm Mr. Jukebox, and I'd like to know if you would like fat ladies or fuzz duck.
Well, Mr. Jukebox, let's have fat lady, shall we? We've spoken about fat birds earlier.
Well, I thought I'd heard that, and I thought you'd like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you're very good.
What is going on? I've been led to believe that the Virgin radio station... Oh, God. I've been led to believe that the Virgin radio station had, a certain quality of listener, and I was told when I took the job here that I was guaranteed... Yes, I do. Carry on, Mr. Jukebox. I'm just doing a piece.
Okay, you carry on.
Yes, thank you. Good lad. Yeah, I was guaranteed that the callers would be of a certain calibre, who would know what they wanted to talk about and wouldn't just phone up and do random stuff. We've got a bloke called Mr. Jukebox playing a song called Fat Ladies. Oh, God, I'm going home early. Who's on next? Who's the fellow who's on next?
Let's take,
No, who's on the radio next after me?
Tim Litchfield.
Tim, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does Tim fancy starting half an hour early tonight?
We started 10 minutes late.
Right.
If he started half an hour early...
Yes.
Right, that would be 40 minutes.
Yes.
Therefore, we've saved ourselves almost an hour.
It works for me.
It's close.
Have a word with him. Which caller should I go to next?
Let's go to line 2.
Okay, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Wouldn't you?
Is that it? I think it might be. I don't want to accuse anybody of Okay, well done. Very clever. I don't want to accuse anyone of plagiarism, because I believe that you can be taken to court for doing that. But didn't they steal that from God Only Knows by the Beach Boys? There's a massive...
There's certainly similarities there.
Oh, they nicked it.
I don't know if they nicked it.
Well,
but
there's similar. We'll play God Only Knows later on, can we?
Okay.
Because there's a bit in there that's it sits uncomfortably with me as a Beach Boys fan, but otherwise, bloody good record, good effort. 5 out of 5. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian?
Yes, hello.
Hello. I just asked if you're going to any Sparks gigs this year, like the one I collared you at last year.
Oh, you weren't the guy that wouldn't leave me alone for about 30 minutes, were you?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, you and your mate or something. Were you with a Scottish bloke?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I'm going to 3 of the Sparks gigs.
Oh, cool. Did you buy yourself a DVD of the gig you went to last year?
I have got the DVD. I got it for Christmas. I've not watched it yet. Is it any good?
It's very good, and I think you're in it in some of the crowd shots, because you're towering above everyone else.
Really? I'm in a DVD of Sparks?
Yeah.
Oh, I shall be watching. I'm going home tonight. I'll be home at 1:30. I shall be putting that on and looking out for myself. I was towering above everybody else, wasn't I?
Absolutely. That's how I spotted you.
Fantastic.
And, stuff under the bed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go on.
All right. Car brochures under my bed.
Oh, jeez, you're a good date, aren't you? Car brochures.
Yeah, just the one.
What? Why?
It's self-pleasuring material.
Oh, for goodness! What? Listen, I'm going to get in so much trouble on Monday. Can we all keep it clean, for goodness sake? I've got a frog in my throat. I do apologise. 0330 123 1215. We're here till 1 o'clock. What's going on with my throat? Let's take a phone call while I have a little cough. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
How are you? Good.
Yes.
You want to sell your dog collar?
Sorry?
Do you want to sell your dog collar?
Why? Do you want it?
Yeah.
What for?
I don't know. Just thought it'd be nice to have.
Yes, you sound a little old for the... I mean, it's not technically, not a dog collar.
What is it?
It's a collar for,
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you...
Do you want to sell it anyway?
Well, I quite like it. Well, maybe I could bring it round and you could see if you liked it.
Okay, I might be a little bit too old, though, you see.
Oh, are you an...
And Fandango would be very upset with you.
She's at work now. We can talk. She's at work now. We can talk freely. How old are you, old lady? 62.
You're so cheeky.
62.
You really are.
I
think you're refreshing and you're wonderful on the station.
Thank
no
you.
matter what anybody says.
Yes.
Yeah.
How old are you? Because I do like the older woman.
Do you?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Well, I'm pretty old.
60? 58?
80.
God!
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, hell's teeth! It's like having dust in your mouth. That's our 80 years old.
I'm not.
I'm cracking
I'm
on.
just kidding.
What's your name?
My name is Cassie.
Can I call you Granny Cathy?
You can.
Well, Granny Cathy, thank you for that. Do you like dressing up then?
Oh, yes.
Good girl. Good girl. well, Granny Cathy, thank you for calling.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. There we go. It's a station that is listened to by perverts. That's all we can say. 0330 123 1215. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
You wanted better high quality of callers. I thought I'd better give you one. Better high quality caller, that is.
Yes. Is this you then?
Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name, high quality caller?
Alan.
Alan. Okay. And Alan, how are you going to save this show for those people who don't like it?
Well, Nick Abbott says thank you very much for the slot.
Oh well, good lad. Yes, I'm glad he deserves a good slot. He's a good presenter.
Well, he certainly is. But anyway, you're not too bad on Virgin. Anyway, please say that.
Yeah, thanks very much. Anything else? He's gone. I think he was having a dig at me. I'm not sure. I can never quite tell. Was he having a dig at me? Did a dig? Let me think. Did a dig just sneak through on the air? Probably. I don't matter though. Right. 0330 123 1215. So for the last 40 odd minutes of the show, what I really want to know is what's under your bed. You should all be in bed now, shouldn't you? 20 past midnight on a Sunday night, Monday morning. So just have a little look under the bed. Give me a call. Let me know what's under there. 0330 123 1215. Have you left stuff outside your house and had it taken away? Or have you picked up stuff that's been left outside someone's house and had it? I think it's the best way of recycling. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this. Do you know what I've just done there? Sorry, I've just ended Roxanne by the Police, dramatically. Dave, my first technical cock-up, what do I do to get out of this one?
Let's take a call.
Oh! I was being all cocky there thinking, yes, I've got Van Halen Jump queued up. It's ready, the levels are all set, and then I stopped Roxanne halfway through. I can only apologise to...
I think we'll play Roxanne again next week, just to make up for it.
But Can we do that? We're allowed to do that. We're allowed to play it the same next week.
I will make sure we play it
But
next week.
fans of the police, you have my humblest of apologies. That was not a deliberate ploy. That was just a cock up because I got big sausage fingers. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
It's Campo.
Hello, Campo.
You all right, mate? How are you?
I'm all right, apart from the fact that I'm going to get... Look, I've had a few complaints this evening. I'm now going to get legitimate complaints this evening because I've stopped a song just halfway through it. The people just getting into the police skank groove and then, bam, they're back listening to this guff.
No, it's nothing new to you, though.
It's nothing new to me. I could sing the rest of the song. Would that appease fans of? No, it wouldn't.
You can get Vinny to sing the rest of the song, or Missy. I wouldn't mind listening to her.
All right, listen. This show has been way too. Leave it. This has been way too rude tonight. I'm trying. Next week's show, I guarantee it's going to be clean and family friendly. That is my personal guarantee. I wish.
Anyway,
yes,
your
Campo.
PC, you know you want to throw it away.
I want to throw it away, but I don't...
Info.
I don't want that hard drive to be accessed by the CIA, the FBI, or nobody.
You can get some applications to wipe it.
It doesn't work. I've seen the documentary where they can still retrieve it.
Have you?
It wasn't the documentary, it was the Money Programme. It wasn't the Money Programme, it was Newsnight. It was something where even these programmes that wipe the hard drive, like a top, like, computer expert, like the guy in PC World, he can still... retrieve all the information from there.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, it's true.
Top people in PC World.
No, I put PC World. I love PC World. It's an excellent shop. But they can still retrieve the information. What is on there?
Okay, I'd just say give it the Top Gear and let them blow it up.
Well, everyone's saying this as though I know Top Gear. I don't know those people.
They're good people.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for that. I'm sure they are good people. Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm all right, yes. So you sound like you're going to sell me a watch or something.
A watch?
Yes.
Why do I want a watch?
Turn your radio off.
Oh, 1 minute, mate. Hold on.
Okay. What dodgy sounding geezer this bloke is? Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light. Roxanne, turn on the red light.
Hello.
Are you back? Well done. Okay, yes.
I'm back, mate. My radio's off. What's under your bed, then?
Sorry?
What's under the bed?
Well, I've said already there was 56 quid in pennies. There was a leather collar that could be used for dressing up purposes.
So your girlfriend already used that before, she?
There are also some retro computer game magazines.
Yeah.
There is a book on how to speak Japanese.
Yeah.
There is some old socks, and that's it. Yeah. What's under your bed?
But I just looked at it. I don't know. Last night from my bed was 6 months ago. That's how much time in my bedroom.
Right.
Just looked under there. I felt a pair of old knickers. Don't know who they were.
Yes.
I was trying to find a baseball bat.
Yes.
And I found an old chest.
Yes.
Which I can't get into.
Right.
And I just wondered if you'd like to put it on the air. And I'll break into the chest in about an hour. If some of the callers want to take a guess what's in the chest.
Why in an hour? I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in my bed in an hour.
All right. 10 minutes, and I'll try and break into the chest with a screwdriver.
Right.
And then you take callers, because I can see something rattling around in the chest, and then I'll call back in about 10 minutes.
All right. Well, what's your name?
Graham.
Graham. Okay, Graham. Well, you call back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we'll give away what's in your chest. Okay.
What's in the chest, or we can swap it for next week's show, and we can keep going in a circle till we get some good item.
I don't think we're going to get any good items on this show. Well, give us a call back when you've broken into your chest.
I will.
Thank you.
Can I just say, with your sausage fingers, I'm glad you stopped that song, because I hate that song by Roxanne.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Oh, dearie me. 0330 123 1215. Well, maybe in 10 minutes we'll find out what's in Graham's chest. How exciting.
Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
It's calling from internationally from Latvia, that country, and just
what? Who is this?
Valdis.
Valdis?
Yeah.
Where are you calling from, Valdis?
Latvia.
Latvia, the country of Latvia.
Yeah.
Well, you're our first international call of me doing this slot. Well done, Valdis.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just was talking about under the bed.
Under the bed. Yes. And you have beds in Latvia.
Yes, we have beds, and just I have the remote controls, or like 5 remote controls under the bed,
and the remote controls for what under the bed?
For TV, for computer, and from music station. And from it's lights.
Lights.
Yeah.
I think he said lights. Yes.
Yes.
You have. Hang on. You have a remote control for your lights.
Yes, from all of my rooms. Yeah.
That's the coolest thing ever. So you can just you're lying in bed. You want it to have the light on. You press a button. You want to have the light off. You press another button.
Yeah, that's so simple.
Wow, Latvia is the place to be. Latvia is like the Japan of the future or something. I don't know. Yes. Anything else?
Maybe you want to ask something.
Oh, you want me to ask you something? Maybe I do want to ask. Maybe I don't want to ask you something. Do you have anything else under your bed, Valdis?
I don't think I have something else. It's yeah.
Hang on, let me just... Dave, do you want to ask Valdis anything?
Is it just lights? What else was under the bed?
God,
what other controls were there? What else are you controlling?
The fist control is for the
for the fist, did you say?
Yes, the fist.
You control the fist?
Can you open the windows with controls?
No, it's in all.
Well, do you have? Do you have blinds
for telescope?
For a telescope?
You've got a remote control for a telescope?
Yes.
Why would you ever need a remote control for a telescope? Because you have to be by the telescope to get the benefit from it.
No, the telescope is fully automatic.
I'm interested in this remote controlled fist he's got. I don't know how that would work. What is
for exposure time, for weather conditions.
Yes.
Wow. For observatory.
Yes.
Does he take pictures of space?
Just make them for...
Valdis, yes, calm down. What does your wife think about this, Valdis?
No, she also likes that our house is fully controlled by remote control.
So you like
a lot of door bike remote controls.
You've got a remote controlled motorbike?
No, that I don't got there.
No. Well, Valdis, thanks very much for calling in. Please call in again next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No. Thank you. Graham, are you back on line one?
Well, I'm back with a chest, mate.
This is Graham, who was looking under his bed as part of our What's Under Your Bed feature, and you found a chest. You've managed to crack the chest open, have you?
I have. And it is 2 compartments. The left-hand side of the first aid kit.
Can I ask you, Graham, how did this chest get under your bed?
Well, I moved with my nan recently.
Oh, OK.
All right. Bit skint at uni, came out, nowhere to live.
That's fine. Hey, there's no shame in living with Nan. We all love Nans. Nans are great.
So, this whole chest obviously belongs to my Nan or somebody. Sat under my bed, just having a little rummaging.
Yeah.
In left-hand side, a first aid kit, completely intact from 1953.
Fantastic. Well done, the 50s, yes.
And then to the right-hand side, a completely intact, sewing kit.
Oh.
Nothing being touched. New needles, new thread, you name it, mate, it's there.
Right, so you're prepared to give this away to callers, are you?
Give it away to callers.
Well, let's say line 2, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I was just thinking, you know those, remote control for the light switches?
Yes.
Why haven't they come to the UK? Isn't that a brilliant idea?
It is a brilliant idea, but we're giving away first aid and sewing gear.
That's not for me, mate.
That's not for you?
No.
Okay, well, that's a shame. Let's try... Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, I didn't hear. I was still talking with the line 2.
You were still doing what?
Yes, good evening, Ian. It's Polish Steven.
Polski Steve, good evening, sir. Do you want a sewing kit?
Sewing kit?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you don't sound so suspicious, mate. Flipping heck, I could be doing you a favour here.
No, I don't sell sewing kits.
Oh, okay.
It's nice to hear you on radio again.
It's good. We'll do the second, Graham. Don't worry. I'm just going to have a little chitty chat.
Right.
It's thank you, Polski Steve.
I have a question for you, though.
Yes.
Do you know if Ace Fury is coming to UK?
Listen, one of my favourite, for anyone who doesn't know, one of my favourite bands, don't laugh, it's Kiss. Don't laugh, Virgin, you snobs,
We
don't.
have tickets yet, Ian.
Ace Frehley, the guitarist, is coming over here, playing a gig, I think on April the 11th. Oh, what a coincidence. That's halfway through my Japanese holiday. I'll be in Japan.
No, you're kidding me.
I found out like a week after I booked the tickets, he was going to be playing a gig.
Oh, man, you must be very close.
I'm gutted. Polsky Steve, listen, I've got to go, but thank you for that. Graham, we will find someone who wants this. Hang on, let's try this one. Line 5. Hello? Oh, no, I put him... Oh, God, hang on a minute. I've got rid of Graham. Oh, nuts. Can we call Graham back? I've muffed it up. Line 5. Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, you're on the air?
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you're a bit of a Knight Rider fan, so I'm just wondering what you think of this new version.
Where has this come from? I'm trying to give away a sewing kit, and he's found out about Knight Rider. I've seen the trailer for the new Knight Rider.
And what do you think? I'm really interested in what people think about it.
I thought it looks rubbish, but I'm going to watch it.
Oh, have you seen the 2-minute trailer?
I've seen the one where it's got, like, behind-the-scenes footage.
Was this off the TV show, or like off Entertainment Tonight, or whatever it was?
I think so, yes.
Because there's another one on YouTube where it's...
YouTube?
Sort of, yeah.
Yes.
But it goes a bit more into it.
Right.
It's about a 2-minute long one.
Oh, well, are you looking... does it look any good?
I've got to say, I'm sort of a bit excited about it, but,
Right.
you know...
I just think the guy that's like the new Michael Knight looks like an idiot. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't do it for me. And the car, where's the car? A BMW or something?
It's Mustang Shelby, isn't it?
Is it? Hang on, is it Graham?
I am back, mate.
You're back. Are you looking forward to the new Knight Rider, Graham?
Not really.
No. Well,
more worried about the chest.
Okay, right. Now, this is your nan's chest, though.
Yeah.
Does your nan mind you playing with her chest? Steady on. It's his grandmother. Come on.
Exactly. No need for that.
No, there is no need for that, and I apologise.
It's my nan who called earlier about the buying the dog collar off you.
No, it wasn't. She sounded like a right girl, didn't she?
I wouldn't mind a bit of that, would you?
Anyway, is your nan still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does she know that you're giving away her valuables?
Yeah, she said I can have a bit of her chest.
No, all right. Oh, God, bloody hell. Let's try line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Hello? Yeah, you're on the air. Turn the radio off.
Is that me?
Yes.
That's great, sir. Can I have the phone call?
You want the... Who is this?
It's Martin. How you doing, Ian?
I'm fine, Martin. You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
I'm talking as though I know you. I don't know you, do I?
Who knows?
Well, you know. Do I know you?
No.
Yeah. You can't have it because you've left your radio on. Right, let's try... I've got heart. Let's try this. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, my name's Darren.
Hello, Darren.
I'm not interested in sewing kits or anything, but I just thought I'd let you know I'm wearing a Kiss T-shirt right now if that makes you in the slightest bit happy.
Well done. Are you a fan of Kiss?
I am indeed.
What's... Okay, here we go. Listen, tell me what is your favourite Kiss song of all time?
Love Gun.
Oh, really? Now, I was singing Love Gun to my girlfriend, but she didn't get the joke. What is it about Love Gun that is such a good song?
I'm a bass player as well sometimes, so I guess just that kind of bit, if that makes any sense.
I do, but I think you mean this. And that's as much Kiss as we can play on the Virgin radio station.
Exactly, but that's fine. That's enough for me.
God bless you. Thank you for that. We'll find someone who's interested in this sewing kit. Let's try one more line. Let's try line 6. You're on the wireless.
G'day. How's it going, Ian? Welcome back.
Thank you. Who's this?
It's Renda.
Renda?
I'm an ex-LBC man.
Well, good. Me too. Now, Renda, what can I do for you?
Well, 3 things quickly. I didn't know you were a big Kiss fan. I used to be. Well, I still am. But when I was 12, I got so much grief at secondary school because I was a Kiss fan. It was untrue.
Oh, do you know? I'm dreading refreshing my emails because I know there's going to be 50. Kiss? He's on Virgin and he likes Kiss? We don't know nothing. Get rid of him then.
No, but Ian, my favourite song is "I Was Made for Loving You" or "Strutter."
Oh, Strutter's a good song. Strutter's a good song. It's a dirty song.
And I Was Made for Loving You.
The disco song. The disco song.
Well, semi-disco. It's unbelievable.
It's a good one.
I got double platinum on gatefold.
Well
silver.
done, you. Now listen, we can't keep talking about Kiss because I'll get to it.
Yeah, I made a huge kerfuffle when you left LBC, but no one bothered to get back to me.
No,
after
they
why
don't.
You left.
Well, they wouldn't, would they? We can't keep talking about that either. Right, Kiss and LBC, no more for the rest of the show. Graham.
Yeah.
Are you surprised at the lack of interest in your grandmother's chest?
Well, I was just thinking, that Darren with the Kiss shirt, realistically, if he was walking along and that Kiss shirt ripped, he must choose that Kiss shirt. He could do the sewing bit.
I'm going to take. Listen, we're going to take one more call. Let's between 7 or 8. Pick a line, 7 or 8.
7.5.
We'll go with 7. You're on the wireless.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ian. I've just looked under my bed.
Yes. Well, hang on. Do you want the sewing kit?
No, I don't, because I've got better things. Because I looked under and I found a very mysterious basket with a lid.
Yes.
And inside there's all things from years ago. And I just realised now they're all on a theme. They're all miniature things.
What is going? I've lost control. I do not. Okay, so you got miniature things.
Yeah, but this is under my bed.
Yes.
Under my bed.
Yeah, miniature things under your bed. Yes.
Yeah.
Like what?
Hudson's Willie.
So what did you say, Graham?
Hudson's Willie.
Right. I've cut him off. For God's sake, this is filth. I can only apologise. What miniature things?
Well, I'm not being filthy. I'm just explaining what's under my bed. And in this basket, there's miniature bubble baths.
Oh.
You see, I didn't realise they were all miniature things.
Oh, that's nice.
Until I opened the basket. There's miniature aeroplanes.
Yes.
There's a little miniature car.
Yes.
Miniature bottles.
Why the thing with miniatures?
I don't know, but I didn't realise
No.
until I opened it that they were all on a theme, and I think it's accidental.
Well, it's accidental and it's a little bit mental, I think you'll find.
Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
It's week 2 of the show, and I would say already it's a million times better than last week. So the next week's show is going to be like, I don't know, probably a little bit disappointing. I would say definitely last week I would give 4 out of 10. This week I'm giving 6.5 out of 10. Dave, the producer,
it's the Steve Guttenberg of good radio.
He was going to be like the next big thing, wasn't he? But then he did too many police academies, and you know, who'd have thought Tom Hanks would be Tom Hanks, because he was in rubbish films like Bachelor Party. Have you ever seen that? And some other, and now he's a big star. Guttenberg could have been a big star.
I know it was. Although I must say, when Police Academy 5 came out without him, there was a huge sense of disappointment.
Yeah. They made a Police Academy TV series very recently, and they're making a new Police Academy movie.
Are they?
And I think, if this is wrong, I apologise for getting the world excited. I think Guttenberg's on board.
Is he back?
I think Guttenberg is back where he belongs.
Back from retirement.
I think so. If anyone knows, in the last 12 minutes of the show, if they're making a new Police Academy film, then 0330 123 1215. We've been speaking about Police Academy so much, it's not even the Police Academy special, which is going to be happening the first Sunday night in March, where we are going to have as many of the cast members on this show as my producer Dave can get. And for each one he gets £5 cash from my own pocket. That's a promise. What's under your bed? 0330 123 1215. No one's phoned in to say they've picked up stuff from outside somebody else's house. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that you listening, the Virgin radio station listeners, that not one of you has picked up a bit of toot or tat, whatever you want to call it, from outside somebody else's house. It surprises me. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. For the last 10 minutes of the show, there's a little bit of room, you might get on. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Is that me? I wasn't told if I'm on line 1 or
No,
not.
I apologise. Normally, I would be saying people's names, but the intricate computer program that has been written that allows my producer to type on my screen who's coming up next has crashed.
Oh, dear.
So I'm being very rude, and I'm just saying line 1, line 2, line 3. I do apologise for that.
That's all right.
Yes.
And do you want to know my name, or it's not important?
Give me a false name.
I've only got 3. I've got a first, middle, and a sir.
Well, no, a false.
A false name?
A false name.
Oh, right. My name's Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi is on the phone. Mahatma, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I've got a fantastic idea for your show.
Oh, but make it good? Get decent callers on? Have features? They all work for me, yes.
It's ridiculous, but what I was thinking, is that you can have a request hour, but you request a song, but you never play it, but you get to hear what other people really want to hear, but never actually really get to ever hear. Like, if you gave me the choice to request a song, I would say, play me a Joe Satriani or a Warren Zevon song. And I'll never ever get that on the radio, but at least it gives an opportunity.
Because people, when they quite often when they phone up for request shows, they phone up and they say the song that they know is going to get played, or the presenter picks the producer picks the ones that are kind of going to get played. So you're saying we have a phone-in the request show where people request what they really, really want to hear, but we don't even play the song.
Exactly, but
at
least they get the pleasure and the pride of saying, Ian, I want to hear Joe Satriani, Flying in a Blue Dream, or I want to hear Warren Zevon, Werewolves in London, and
I think this is actually, Dave. I think that Mahatma Gandhi has done what we have been unable to do, has come up with a feature that might work on a show.
Really?
Steady on, Mahatma.
So if he asks for Warren Zevon, we can play something like.
We don't necessarily play anything. We just basically it's for music snobs to phone up and quote obscure album tracks and look all cool and fancy.
Ian, sorry, can I steal your thunder? Not just obscure album tracks, great classic rock that Virgin are meant to be playing back in the day.
Oh, now don't get me in trouble by dissing. Mahatma, you had a brilliant idea. Now you can get me in trouble for dissing Virgin politics.
I've even got some Warren Zevon lined up here.
Have you?
Yeah.
Go on, let's have some Warren Zevon.
Werewolves in London.
Yeah, the Werewolves of London.
This is for you, Mahatma.
We're not playing the whole thing, by the way.
Now apologise to Virgin for dissing it.
Virgin, I apologise, and Godspeed.
Good lad. Now stop this record. I hate that song. It's one of the worst songs ever made. Terrible song. I think that's quite a good idea. Maybe we'll do that next week. You can request what you want to hear, but we won't play it. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hey, what a waste of time that idea was, man.
Ooh.
Can't believe it.
No, nor can I.
You might as well ask people, what the weather is outside.
Yes.
I mean, let's think of another good idea.
What is going on? I don't know.
You could ask people to maybe call in impersonations.
Can you do impersonations?
Unfortunately, I can't, mate, which is why it's kind of a waste of time.
Okay, so why have... It is a waste of time talking to you. You're absolutely right, so let's not bother. So, let's go to line 4 instead. Hello, line 4.
Hello.
Yes.
Stephen Guttenberg.
Yes. Oh, Stephen Guttenberg. We're being formal.
Well, no.
It's Stephen Guttenberg, yes.
I can't speak this time of night.
No, nor can I. Tell me about it.
Got 5 films lined up for 2008. And
Whoa!
None of them are a new police academy.
Whoa. Guttenberg's doing 5 movies this year?
He's got 5 films. 2 of them are completed, 2 of them are in post-production, and 1 of them is filming.
Well, tell me the Guttenberg movies.
There's one called Heidi Fourpaws, and he's the voice.
He's the voice of a dog. Yeah.
Apparently so. Yeah. There's one called Making Change.
Yeah.
He's called Trafton.
Yeah.
There's another one called Fatal Rescue, which sounds amazing.
Fatal Rescue?
And he's called Jacob Jones.
Yeah.
There's one called Major Movie Star, which is quite ironic, I guess. Really.
Yeah.
And his name's Sidney Green in that. And the last one is called Cornered with an exclamation mark at the end, and his name's Morty.
Are you getting this from the fantastic IMDb?
I certainly am.
Okay. But there's no mention of a new Police Academy movie there?
No, nothing at all. And I had a look around, and I can't see anything about, because normally they would be the first people to put it online.
Wouldn't they just? What's your name, my friend?
Darren. I'm the Kiss T-shirt man.
Oh, for goodness sake, how come everyone's getting on twice? Okay, thank you, Darren. Let's go to line 8. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Oh, sorry, I'm Audrey. I wasn't sure when I was going to come on or not. I wanted to talk to you about junk that was left in front garden.
Hey! Yes, Audrey!
I've been waiting ages, don't worry.
I'm not.
Well, I suppose you aren't.
No.
I went past a house the other day.
Yes.
A TV, a sofa, a microwave, other bits of junk as well. I took them all home.
Right.
And I cleaned them up and put them on eBay.
There wasn't a big van with the word removal written on the side of it, was there?
No. There was just stuff going for free, and there was a big sign on it saying, take away.
Take away.
Yeah.
And you sold it on eBay. How much money did you make?
Well, I made around about £900.
Well, there we go. That's a very... Have I missed an ad break? I'm just curious as to the maths of this now, Dave.
No, you're bang on target.
So I'm going to end with a record, aren't I?
Yes,
okay,
we are.
Okay, we've got about 2 minutes, I think, for that. So let's go to... This could be the last call of the night. Let's go to line 2. Hello, line 2.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Serrano de Bergerac here.
Hello, Serrano.
Hi, I would like...
This is how we should have done this. We've just got them to make... Next week, everyone makes up their name. They come on with a pseudonym. That's what we're doing next week. And we're getting people to do requests. Yes.
That's my real name. I would like you to play a record for me, Ian.
Yes.
I have Doris Day, the Deadwood Stage. Oh, the Deadwood Stage is coming on down the track. The Deadwood Stage is trying not to look back. Oh, whip crack away, oh, whip crack away. Oh, whip crack away, whip crack away, whip crack away. It goes like that.
Yeah, yes, I know. I don't think we've got the time to find it in the Virgin Music Library this evening.
Oh, maybe next week.
Next week we'll definitely play that for you. Thank you, Serrano.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. There we go. And is that one more call calling in? Dare we take it? Dare we take it? Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
All of which makes me anxious. At times unbearably so.
Wow, there we go. I think on that note. Now listen, it's only the second show. Thank you everyone who's bearing with us and all the technical stuff that I'm having to learn and deal with. Next week's show, everyone is phoning in uses a pseudonym. I think that might encourage people to phone in a little bit. Don't forget, when you phone in, we call you back. I meant to mention this earlier. We had a few emails from people saying, "Oh, I've got no credit. I can't phone in." Well, you phone in, you speak to Dave, and he's a lovely fella. Then he'll call you back, so it doesn't really cost you that much at all. So next week's show, what are we doing? People are going to request songs that will never, ever get played on the radio. I think that might be quite good. And people are going to be using pseudonyms. Now, if you want to find out more about what's going on, go to the Virgin Radio website, which we've got a meeting about this week, which we're going to update and... I don't know, put stuff on, I don't know. Dave, have I done enough talking? Can I play the record and go home now?
How long's the record?
Just
3 minutes with an hour. Yeah, you know what, I think we'll do that. Let's do that.
Thanks, bye.